Captain Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy hide. He lights up, his pipe stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease, stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, for Captain C no sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. Appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. First and foremost, Andre Aviation, thank you very much for your first class subscription, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome back, man. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel. Appreciate you, man. Andre, thank you again. Bomb Tech, good to see you. Reggie, good to see you. Justin, good to see you. JJ, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Jesse, good to see you. Lee Russell, welcome. Captain Palm Tree, good to see you. RJ, welcome back. Cameron, good to see you. Captain AB, welcome. I hope you're doing well. We've got Tony Baldo in the house. Good to see you, man. We got Greg Feaster. Good to see you as well, man. Welcome back. We got Dante. Welcome. We've got Kept Quiet. Good to see you. IYR. Welcome back. Porcupine Aviator. Good to see you. Lilo Pilot. Welcome back. James Johnson. Good to see you. Dimitri. Good to see you. Kept Quiet. Gary P. Minecraft. Tenure to MOBA. Gregory Thomas. Vaz001. Chris Clark. Aduma. Good to see you. Tanush. Welcome back. My fan is being weird today. There we go. I think that's better. Magnus, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Steven Zahn, good to see you. IYR, welcome. Good to see you. Beluga XL, good to see you. We got Dimitri showing the love. €6 from Mr. Dimitri. Hope you're doing well, Dimitri. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Weekend was great, man. Had a good little family barbecue with some the in-laws, my parents, some other friends and family and stuff. It was a great weekend, man. We had a lot of fun yesterday checking out the new Dubrovnik scenery as well. It's been a great weekend. Great weekend, man. Andy, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Hope you're doing well. Bach, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Skyworkers in the house. Good to see you. Dom's here. Good to see you, man. Welcome back, friends. As promised yesterday, we're going to have a look at the brand new World Update 17, as well as taking the Fenix out again. Should be a wonderful day of flying. Very much looking forward to this one. We're going to be leaving London Heathrow over to Dublin, and then from Dublin over to Amsterdam. Should be a great day of flying. We're going to fly real time, real weather, so we should get a sunset arrival into Amsterdam as well, which should make it an extra beautiful stream, a little bit of a cherry on top, if you will. We've got Mr. Reggie dropping 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, Reg. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you just got a gifted membership from Mr. Reggie, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind, man. Appreciate you, Reggie. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Gigliotis, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Apex, good to see you, man. Welcome. Evan, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Windy Aviation, good to see you, man. Welcome. Dublin radar or tower on? I don't think so. There is no ATC here in London. I don't know what the ATC situation is looking like in Dublin, but when I was loading into the sim, there was nobody online. So, Vaj, 11 months. Thank you, man. Says, hello, Cap. I'm getting there. 1 year is so close. How is everything? Can't complain, man. Cannot complain. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much, Vaj, for the support. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Jonah, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you being here as well, man. Morning to you, sir. All right, let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're looking at just about over an hour to London Heathrow today. I don't know. Sorry, out of London Heathrow. I don't know what happened to my FPS. My FPS was decent a little bit of go, but now I'm getting 40 FPS. I was getting 65 FPS before stream started. I'm wondering if it's GSX loading a bunch of people. If they get on, greet them with Digwit, spelt Digwit means hello in Irish. Oh boy. I don't know if I'll remember that one. I'll do my best. Trying to get back into flight sims. What do you think is a superior product? Microsoft or X-Plane? Again, man, they're both fine products. I think it depends what you want to do and what you want out of your simulator. Really, that's the only question I have, man. Are you looking to, you know, have to spend a ton of money and buy a bunch of third-party aircraft and worry about ortho imagery and downloading a bunch of libraries and stuff like that? If you don't mind doing that, then go the X-Plane route. If you just want a complete simulator out of the box, you don't have to worry about ortho, you don't have to really worry about buying any aircraft. There's a plethora of like default aircraft that you can use. I would say go Microsoft, man, but there's really no wrong answer. It really comes down to what you want out of a simulator, and that's really it, man. That's really it. All right, Adir's left side, right side, and center all getting brought to the nav position. Good. We'll get our cap on. Good. We'll go ahead and get our crew supply on. Good. Nav and logo lights on as well. EPU master start switch goes on, and we'll arm our no smoking, and we will arm our emergency exits. Sorry, no smoking to auto, and we'll arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Cool. I've already done some stuff down here into the flight bag. I've already imported our flight, and you can see here we're currently loading. We've got the baggage loaders doing their thing, and we've got the passengers boarding as well. Sanders, 34 months, 2 more months for the 3 years. Huge no floaties to you, man. Says, my birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Sanders. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Sanders celebrating his birthday here with us, hanging out in chat. Appreciate you, Sanders. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Let's get some love and chat, guys. Did you have a nice weekend off? I took 1 day off. I didn't have a weekend off. I took 1 day off to have a family barbecue. Yeah. Let's go to FMG. Good. We're going to go to the init ref. Good. We're going to do our init request. Good. Give that a second to run through the systems. You can see here we're going from London Heathrow to Dublin. Beautiful. Call sign today is Shamrock. 1 for Yankee. Good. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Cost index initially we're going to go with 5, and we're going with a cruise level of 340, 34,000 feet. So we'll plug that in. That looks good to me. Init B page, we're going to leave that blank for now because we're still waiting for the cargo and the fuel to finish boarding. Good. So we'll go to our flight plan page. Again, with no ATC today here in London Heathrow, it looks like everybody is departing out of runway 9, and they're arriving on the 9s and departing out of the 9s. So we're going to expect 9 right for our departure today. So we'll go EGLL. We'll go to departures. We'll plan 9 right on the capped 5 Juliet, which is right there. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Wonderful. And then from there, we'll scroll all the way down. We'll go to Dublin, Ireland. We'll have a look-see at what the weather is doing here in Dublin. Winds are 120 at 5. I think they... Well, what's Dublin doing right now? We can always look at Flight Radar and see what things are going on in Dublin. But I think it's given me 10 left for the arrival. We're going to be on this one, taking us like that to Oslex. And then from Oslex, we either get 10 left or 10 right. I know people love to see 10 left because it is the newer runway, so people prefer to see that one. I'm just looking now. It looks like they're actually landing actually looks like they're landing real life. Why would they be doing that? Winds in real life are showing 100 at 10 knots, but it looks like they're landing on 28 left, which seems a little bit weird. A 10 knot tailwind? That seems a little bit odd. Yeah, they're landing 28 left, departing 28 right. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, well, we're going to plan 10 left because I'm not dealing with a 10 plus knot tailwind. No, thank you. We'll plan 10 left. We are going to be on the, looking at our flight plan, we're going to be on the Vader 3 Romeo arrival. Vader 3 Romeo, there it is, good. And our approach via will be from Oslex. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. That is pretty much it for the McDo. Again, we're just waiting for the fuel. I don't think we have fuel yet. No, we still need 1,000 kilograms of fuel. So we'll be waiting for fuel. We can go back to our perf page, and we're just going to wait for fuel now. I'm not quite sure what is taking so long in the fuel truck to get over here, but hopefully he'll be over here momentarily. We've got Grant gifting 5 members to the channel. Grant, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for the support. That is incredibly kind as well. I appreciate you, man. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Mr. Grant dropping the love. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it, man. Thank you, Grant. Again, guys, if you just got a gifted membership from Mr. Grant, please make sure you say thank you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate it, man. GA Flyer, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Dublin arrival runway currently 28 left, departing 28 right. Yes, which I don't know why, because the winds are 100% favoring. Maybe it's because it's rush hour. It's like 5 p.m. right now in Dublin. Maybe it does just that they can't switch ops, but the winds are literally blowing right down the other runway at 10 knots. So I don't know, man. TAF say wind change to 240 at 1900. That's in 2 hours though, Johan. So, yeah, we'll definitely be there by then. So, how much fuel do I need on a 737 to fly from Seattle to Durango, La Plata? I don't even know where that is, EM. Do you use SimBrief? SimBrief is definitely what you should be using. He got to use VDGS on GSX only when it's integrated at the airports. I don't like... This is a GSX profile, right? So... Good day to all. Wishing you all have a safe flight, Cap. Sean, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you being here. All right, there we go. Fuel truck is here. It's not going to take long for fuel because we're literally getting 1,000 kilograms of fuel. That's all we need. Then we should be good to go. High Tech, 10 months. Appreciate you, man. This is my guy, Cap. Love your work. Thank you very much, High Tech. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Appreciate it, man. Have you been following the Olympics? Not really. I kind of watch. I don't have cable or anything like that, Jonah, here. There's cable and satellite out at the farm, so sometimes I'll like watch a little bit there and like kind of like catch up to that. So yeah. Which terminal are you at? Great question. I don't know. The international terminal, wherever the hell that is. We're up all the way here. Terminal 2A, which is where Aer Lingus actually parks for their flights. So Cap, did you post your FS realistic profile for the 777? I think so, Grant. Yeah, it should be up there. I believe I did, yeah. Man, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. When you see the heads of the passengers in the jetway, is that a GSX profile or the actual airport? Probably the profile, Gigliotis. They need to lower on the jet bridge, right? Because some jet bridges lower, some go a little bit higher. So, yeah. BQ, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. EM, I highly suggest using SimBrief. It is completely free, and there's tons of tutorials online, and it will 100% make you a better pilot and make it much easier to plan fuel, passengers, cargo, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Do you have early access? I want you to think about that one, Diego. Who have I been extremely critical of over the last 6 months to a year? No, and I can tell you I will not be buying the 727 strictly out of principle. I don't care how many people want to see me fly it. I'm not giving FSS any more money until they complete the project that they have promised us over a year and a half ago. That's it. That's simple. I'm not supporting that developer. Not doing it, man. Sorry. Can you do a plane video from London Heathrow to Dublin? That's exactly what we're doing today, Joseph. Exactly what we're doing today, man. SimBrief has been such a big game changer for me on Xbox. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe because the sim meter is Metar is about 30 minutes behind real life. May have already had the wind change. Not sure. Well, flight radar was showing winds 110 at 11 knots, Johan, when I just looked, which means that the winds are still blowing down the other one. You know what I mean? The easiest way, guys, with these flight sim projects and these companies that just continue to push out airplanes without ever finishing a project, the easiest and best thing that we can do is speak with our wallets. That's it. It's just that simple. I'm not, obviously, if you're really interested in buying buying the 727, then that's on you. But again, would you want to give money to a company that has continuously kind of let everybody down? You know, it said Fenix. Yeah, you said plane. Your question was, can you fly a plane from London Heathrow to Dublin? Can't wait for the A330 and Microsoft 2024 for some good long-haul Aer Lingus ops to the States. That'll be good. Cool. Yeah, I agree that, Thomas. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Winds are 120 at 5 knots at Dublin right now. I'm getting, unless there was just a weather update, we are getting 120 at 5 knots. Yeah. So it looks like the weather just updated. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm still going to plan 10 left for the arrival. Again, we're flying on VATSIM, guys. It's okay. We're not in real life. If the winds do shift and change again, maybe we can look at doing something different, but I'd still rather land with a headwind than a tailwind, I think, right? So, yeah. Cam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Oh, boy, Monday. Cool. Well, we're ready to go, friends. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go upstairs. We'll spool up the EPU, get that bad boy ready to rock and roll. Other than that, we're pretty much good to go. EPU is spooling. We'll get these on. Beautiful. Squawk code, I guess we're just going to throw in 1,000. It's usually what they do over here if there's no ATC. Let's go squawk 1,000. Good. Nice. So you're all good for the runway 10. Correct. Yes. Yeah. Just popped in and it sounds like a Monday. Yes. Correct. In full force. Can't wait for the 350. To be honest, I think it will be up there with the PMDG 777, especially since a lot of the routes are now using the 350. I would agree. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I definitely agree. Yeah. What are the winds in London? Winds are 150 at 6 knots. Clear skies, which is kind of crazy. No clouds detected. NCD. 28 degrees. That's kind of warm, is it not, for London? 28 degrees? Are you using the map enhancement mod? No. The UK and Europe just got huge orthogrammetry and photogrammetry updates. So, yeah. I'm flying the same thing right now. You're landing 10 left in Dublin. Just curious because I know IRL, they're doing 2A left. Yes, I'm planning for 10 left. We may change that, but as it currently stands, we are planning for 10 left. APU bleed is coming on. External power is coming off. Fuel pumps are going on. Beacon light is on. Seatbelt sign is on. Let's go, friends. Let's come down here to the electronic flight bag. We're going to go to our ground services, and it looks like everybody has already been disconnected, so that is great. Don't need to worry about any of that. Let's go to our departure performance now. Actually, I lied to you. Go back to the Fenix. Go back to our mass and balance. I'm going to send all of that down to the McDo. There we go. We've got all that in there. Beautiful. And then let's go to our performance page and we'll grab some performance numbers. We are departing out of 9 right. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1.
We are ready for pushback.
Hello. We're doing a flaps 1 today, which is good. Force token no, anti-ice off, packs will be on. Sync up our load sheets, sync up the live weather, and we'll go and calculate our speeds. Good, 43, 43, 46. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Flex temp 66 degrees, 1/down, 0.3. Let's send all of that down to the McDo. We'll confirm that all of those numbers have been sent down there, which they have. Beautiful. Let's jump over here quickly. We'll go to our ATSU menu. We'll go to our AOC menu and received messages, and we'll go ahead and get some stuff in here. We've got our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. Good. We've got our finalized load sheet. We'll accept that. 153 passengers today over to Dublin. Beautiful. Looking good, man. Looking good. Hello, Cap. Coming to the sunshine of my home time. I see. I am. Yeah, is it nice over there? Is the weather looking good? Have you seen the headwind is making a 350? It's okay. Might have to. Time for the Indibuilds 350. Jesus. Ay, man. It is Monday, dude. Just doing Nairobi to Accra. Nice. Sounds like a good flight. How long is that one? Why is the nose raising? What? When have I ever had pushback raise on this aircraft? Anyways, it's okay. About 5 hours? That's not too bad. Facing west on taxiway B. I think we want to be facing west. I think that is correct. Yes, facing west on taxiway B. Good. Alright, let's confirm that nobody is around us and we're looking good. Sweet. Park brake's coming off. Good. It's currently 21 degrees here right now and the sun is, and very light winds. Nice. It resets when you update GSX sometimes. It didn't do that yesterday, which is super weird. I don't know why today it's doing pushback raise. I've never had that before, but hopefully it doesn't screw it up too bad. Looks like we're okay. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position. Upstairs, make sure that our bleeds are on, seatbelt signs are on, beacon lights on, everything looks good up there. We'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy, friends. Want out the Indibuilds 320? I prefer flying the Fenix.
Passing 4,000 feet, landing level 310.
You deleted your GSX profile yesterday, that's why the pushback raise? Ah, interesting. But it didn't do it to me yesterday. You're saying because I like finally closed out the simulator it's doing it? Good, cool. Block time, yes, thank you. Let me flip that to run. Time to copy your route just in case. I think we're okay. Cap, do you know why the virtual screens, PFD, ND, ECAM, etc. my aircraft are all flickering with TAA? No. I've never had any issues with TAA, to be honest with you. Especially flickering. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Lanzanaria. It's not a bad aircraft at all. I just prefer flying the Fenix when it comes to like my Airbuses, right? That's it. No real other reason why.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, park brake is set.
Unlocking gear.
All right, well, that's why I don't like the pushback raise. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. Felix, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Was at the beach yesterday and got some ice cream and hot pepperoni pizza from a food truck. Nice. Wayward, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Have you done anything with the clamping down your radio stack? I just bought the Logitech one. I can't stand those stupid Velcro straps. Nah, man. I just have it sitting on the desk. Honestly, you don't, like... Just put your hand on top of it when, like, you're... But, like, you shouldn't really... Like, you're not, it's not like something that you're pushing really buttons, right? Just put your hand on the top of it if you're trying to, like, switch frequencies and stuff, but, yeah.
Left is clear, right is clear.
God damn, it really is Monday, man. Holy shit. It's not a thing, like, it's not like something that I just make up. Like, you genuinely can tell that it's Monday, mommy and daddy are at work, and the kiddos have the fucking iPads in hand. You can literally tell. It's not even like a figment of my imagination. You can literally see it in chat. It's just fucking AIDS. Alright, engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Flaps are set position number 1. Predictive wind shear system goes on and auto. Good. Auto brakes over to max RTO. Initial climb was 6,000 feet on the departure. Now, every other time I've departed out of here, we get radar vectors. We always get higher than that. So
currently doing my first flight in the MSFS PMDG 777. What a magnificent aircraft!
Nice, yes,
Can't
it
wait
is.
for the CBDLC and ACAs coming to the 737.
Yes.
Cheers.
Can't wait for the Max as well. That's coming for that one. It's gonna be awesome. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, Max. Dropping the $15 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. How are you getting 50 plus FPS? I got the same settings as you, around the same PC, and I'm getting 35 to 40. Frame Gen mod, Evan. Frame Gen mod will save your life, my friend. And overnight, you'll be doing Sao Paulo to Addis Ababa with the Ethiopian 350. Nice, very cool. Should the radio stack work with all planes? Had no issues with 777, but it didn't work on the Headwind 330. Shouldn't have any issues. Flight simulation experience. If you are having issues, hit page up on your keyboard. That is the like native command for like all your electronic systems to turn on. Captain Daycare, it really is, man. Sometimes, I swear to God, dude. I swear to God, man. Is Frame Gen hungry in performance, or is it relatively light? Depends, Max. I mean, you double your performance as far as like frames and stuff, but more importantly, what's for dinner? Probably just a factor meal, Bobby. We gotta play Chell tonight, right? Alright, park brakes off. We're gonna hang a big left here, just like that guy's doing right there. We'll get ourselves out of the ramp area so we're not in the way of anybody. This new sim update really has some performance updates for me. I don't know if I've noticed any performance updates or anything like that, but I have noticed the simulator seems to load faster or anything like that. So I'm using add-on linker with deliveries too. Great organization tool. There you go. Very nice, John. Glad you're enjoying it, man. Steel, what's up, man? We wait for Joe. Yeah, he should be home. Yeah. All right, nose light is on. Takeoff config test is normal. EPU is spooling down. We got, the Fenix update. Yes, the Fenix update was really good. I do agree with you on that one. Yes, absolutely. I do agree. Alrighty. There we go. Out on the taxiway. Taxiing down to 9 right. For takeoff. Bunch of Air Lingus planes over here. Very nice to see. Where are we flying? Says right in the title. It also says right on the screen right here. For somebody as smart as you, right? I would think you could figure all of that out, my amigo. All that wonderful information is all on the one for you. Amy never reads my damn messages. What did you have to donate more than $3 or more. That's probably why. 3 USD or more and Amy will read it out. I've never had any problems with Amy doing that one, right? So my TCA Airbus stick has issues when I'm in the Fenix. I turn at the tiller and it turns very quickly and keeps going. Have you ever had that before? I'm not sure. It was a milestone? Oh yeah, Amy doesn't read milestones. Where's your milestone? Did I miss that? Oh, I did. Captain Nolan, 13 months. Says, hello, Captain. Are you a real airline pilot? Happy Monday. Yes. I fly for Air WestJet. I fly for Air Can West. That's the one that I fly for. Correct. Yeah. Has anyone successfully included the Asobo series with the add-on linkers so that you can remove default airports at the same time as you add third-party? No. No. I think the only way to do that is... I don't know how it works with default sceneries or like sceneries that come with the simulator. I'm not quite sure. Aircan, yes, Aircan West. I'm the chief operating officer. Yep. COO. You fly? No, I fly for West Jet. Can West Jet. Fuck, I forgot the name. What is it? Aircan West. There you go. Thank you. Chat, if we're gonna go with like that, I'm a real pilot now. We gotta figure it out. El Haji Kane, thank you very much, man, for the $20 donation. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Captain, ready to rock and roll back to Quebec City.
Oh, baby.
Still building hours. Trying to catch up with the live when possible.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Incredibly kind. Of course, wishing you all the best in your endeavors, man. Thank you, dude. The CBD chief. Ah, nice. Latin VFR 340 for Captain Aircan Jet of the West. Nice. I like it. I like it. Can't wait to see Dublin in all of its new glory. I'm excited for Dublin as well. Dublin's very nice, man. Captain Dolan says Dublin is the airport that I fly into the most in Europe. I don't think that's true. I don't know how he gets those numbers either, but flies the Peter Hager 380 for West Jet. Exactly. Hendo, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you much for your support. I appreciate you. 7 months. Incredibly kind, man. Thanks so much, Hendo. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Captain owns Daycare Airlines. He's not wrong. It's good, Cap. Watching at work right now. Oliver, good to see you, man. I hope you're having a great day at work, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day, dude. What's your favorite airline pilot uniform? The one that I fly, Aircan West Jet something. This one. This is my favorite airline uniform because it's just a t-shirt that I get to put on. Wish FS Expo was in Boston since there's a full-scale 7.3 simulator in Canton. I mean, you could always make the trip, right? Professor somebody? I think, what is it? Rhode Island to Boston is like 45 minutes by train or an hour by car or something like that. So it's not like it's far or anything, right? You could probably still do it if you wanted to. I know a lot of us were planning to do like a day trip into New York one day. Take the Amtrak Acela or whatever the hell it's called. So it's practically in Boston. Aircan West. It must be the most comfortable pilot uniform I've ever seen. Correct. It is Pilot Sammy. That's why I love it. It is, man. Expo needs to be in Los Angeles. Way too expensive, man. It's gonna be in convention towns. Los Angeles would be way too expensive, man. Have you seen what the hotel prices are in Los Angeles? Have you seen what the hotel prices are in California in general? Oof. Crazy. You're departing 2-7, right? Uh-oh. I think we're all departing on the 9s. We're departing 9 right. You know, since the sound update, people are already bitching the cockpit sounds are not loud enough. I mean, they're a lot more realistic, that's for sure.
Right.
Who's that flies with us that has that beautiful British accent? Who are you in chat? Speak forth. Nice shirt, but we all know you're not wearing pants. Hey man, we got the joystick cam. I gotta be careful. Be careful on that one. Oliver, 12 months, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. 1 year as a business class member. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for support, dude. Incredible. I've never heard of that airline. It isn't real? It's not real. What flight is planned for Thursday? Great question. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I knew, but we may have a stream Wednesday and Thursday this week. We'll see, because I'm going away on this weekend again, so yeah. Is there a Concorde to London Airport scenery like IRL? Yes, correct. It's on the other end of the runway, though. Speak now or hold thy tongue. Correct. I feel like the last time I watched XP72, his joystick cam was basically check out my Jesus Christ. Maybe. Good old XP, man. Is he still flying in VR? Still making his chat sick? For the sake that he can fly in VR? Oh, man, I can't do it, dude. I love watching XP, but I just cannot do VR, man. It is nauseating. It's the easiest way I can describe it. When you're about 1,000 feet on arrival, look straight to the right. You'll see me waving. Sounds good. I can't get through any of XP's VR streams, even if it's only takeoff and landings. Correct. Yeah. It's brutal, man. It is brutal. Like, I can do 30 seconds, man. After 30 seconds, it just, my head starts to hurt, my eyes hurt, my brain hurts trying to, like, decipher everything that I'm looking at in front of me, and everything's so blurry. And hey guys, want to watch me fly in VR this afternoon? Here you go, guys. Do you like my VR experience, everybody? Hey guys, thank you for joining my VR experience. I hope you guys enjoy this VR experience today, flying out of London Heathrow. That's literally what it is. That's it, and it's not XP's fault. That's VR in a literal nutshell. That's what it looks like to the end user. It's brutal, dude. And that's not nothing against XP. Don't fucking try pulling those cards on me. That has nothing to do with XP. That's VR in a nutshell. That's every VR stream that you've ever seen, ever. Now, for the user experience, I'm sure it's wonderful. As he's mentioned numerous times, it's great for the user experience, but for the viewer, which is why you're streaming, fuck. It's brutal, dude. Brutal. Don't forget your chrono and speed checks at 100 knots with Airbus. Always, man. Come on now. He had hundreds watching it, so it must be okay. Huh, interesting. When I tuned in, there was 88 people watching. So I guess we have a different, difference of what hundreds mean. Because yeah, when I tuned in, there was 88 people in there, and I was like, that doesn't seem normal. It seems a little bit weird. Heathrow traffic, Shamrock 14 Yankee lining up runway 09 right, Heathrow. Cap, do you have set features on the so you have set to on the SDS. SDS is turned on, rudder dampening is off. Yes, correct. Yeah. XP's amazing, dude. He's one of my favorite content creators. I've already said this numerous times. This isn't a dig at XP. This is a dig at how bad VR is still for the non-user experience for streaming VR. And that's the exact reason why I told Pimax that I wasn't interested in getting a free unit from them, because I didn't feel comfortable streaming that image and that quality to my stream. I just felt that it's not up to my standards. It isn't at all. I don't think it will be for quite a while, to be honest with you. Yeah. Turning down a VR headset. Yeah, absolutely. This is my business. This is what I do for a living, man. I'm not here to piss people off and to make them have to watch a stream that is like this and jerking around and you can't see anything. It's not a good user experience, man. If I were to put a poll in chat right now, actually no, because there's a bunch of you little trolls in chat, but yeah, the immersion for who? The immersion for me? Okay, cool, I'll do that on my own time if I really wanted to do that. What immersion do you get out of me streaming VR? My goodness, man. Give your head a shake there, my friend. All right, friends. Going to take a look left and right in real time. Wow. Look at that. It's called head tracking. Let's look to the left. Huh. Let's look to the right. Wow. Real nice. Cool. Cool how you can do that with just a head tracking software. Going to take a time to shout out our good friends Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video. Thank you very much, Thrustmaster, for the continued support of the channel. I appreciate you guys. You guys are incredible. Again, if you're interested in any of the Thrustmaster products, there's a link down below. If you use my creator code CaptainCanada at checkout, you can also help out the channel and let Thrustmaster know that you're buying products based on my recommendations. Let's get the hell out of here, friends, shall we? Heathrow traffic, Shamrock 14 Yankee departing 9 right, Heathrow. Throttle's up to about 40%.
Shake and bake.
Looking good. VR sucks to look at, but cool to play by yourself. 100%. Is that not what I've repeated over and over and over and over again? Absolutely. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Takeoff power is set. Manflex 66 SRS runway auto thrust. Bleu. Nice. Airspeed's live. Knots, neutral. P1, rotate. Positive rate, gears going up. I don't think we're going to see downtown, but we'll be able to see some of the new photogrammetry, that's for sure. Start our right turn out. Throttle's decline mode. Jen, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Sounds are coming back down just a little bit. Ground spoilers disarmed. Runway turnoffs coming off. Nose lights off, wing lights off. Beautiful. And we'll go flaps clean. And we're going to bug up cruise altitude, 34,000. And we're going to open climb to 340. Flying Microsoft from DFW to Tampa with a non-stop, with a stop in New Orleans. Nice. It's a good little flight. It's a fun one. You ran out of fuel? Uh-oh. That's not good. Are you guys not using SimBrief for like fuel planning and stuff like that? I highly suggest if you guys aren't using SimBrief, check out SimBrief, man. It's completely free. It's it really helps in like planning, make sure you have the correct amount of fuel and cargo and all that stuff. Very, very handy tool. SimBrief is the way to go. All right, 6,000 feet, standard barrel pressure. Remember, we're on open climb. We're just vectoring ourselves out of here. I'm not going to hold 6,000 feet for like 50 miles. Did a Cook 320, clone a YVR in the Fenix. Heaps of fun. Still a Boeing guy, but always good to switch it up. Absolutely, Steel. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Flight Sim Life, 42 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate it. All right, 8,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Flight Sim Life, thank you, dude. 42 months. Incredible, man. Appreciate you big time, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People don't use SimBrief? Yeah, there's a couple people that I've seen today that just, yeah, don't use SimBrief or anything like that. SimBrief is by far the #1 tool I feel like that you want to use. There's Heathrow down there, friends. Looking good. Matthew, what you have to do is make sure you lift this up and make sure that this light is on and that this is lifted up like this. See how it's like lit up, and if I turn, see how it's like that? You have to make sure that the green light is turned on and make sure that VHF 1 looks just like that, and you'll be good to go, man. You'll be good to go. How do you even do flights without it? That would be my question, but... I agree, Keenan. Yeah. Why do I feel like my view is like crazy high up right now? I feel like my view should be like this. A little bit lower. It feels really, really high up like here looking down. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I'm just because I'm used to like having massive GE engines or something like that. Vape flavor, THC. And it's gelato mint. Gelato mint. Are you wearing shoes? No. So you're telling me it's not okay to say the C word, the crash word? No crashes around here, man. None. Landing lights off, seatbelt signs off, climbing above 13,000 feet. A little bit late. We're enjoying some wing views. Cool. Blueberry Kush, nice. I got some stuff delivered this morning. Some nice new flavors. They look good, smell good. What do you find in Nairobi again? I have no clue, man. No clue. Maybe when we're back in the 777 at some point, but yeah. On Xbox, I got Heathrow for free with Deluxe Edition. Do I have to download it when I get the game, or is it already in there? You may have to go to the Content Manager and download it, James. You may have to do that. If it's not showing up in game, go to the Content Manager. It should be there. Does this sim have emergencies? You can, Jonah, yeah. I mean, the aircraft kind of all have emergencies and stuff like that, so. Just got Microsoft. How do I use the camera mode? You go to YouTube and you watch a tutorial. That's the easiest way, man. If I have to sit here and try and explain how to use the camera mode, it's going to take me eons, and you probably still won't understand. So I suggest going to YouTube and watching tutorials. There's a bunch. My boy XP72 has a great one up. How to set custom camera views, how to save custom camera views. If you go over to XP72's channel, he's got a great video up on there, but there's tons of videos up on YouTube that will help you out much better than I can, to be honest with you. Heathrow departure is up, I believe. Yeah, he is, but we're already out of his airspace. Yeah. Exercise over THC. Why not use both? Why not exercise and then consume THC? That's what I do. I wake up every morning, push-ups, sit-ups, breakfast, walk my dog, come home, enjoy some THC. It's perfect. Two things X-Plane will always be better at in Microsoft is the camera and the replay. I mean, the camera system, I find the camera system here's the thing. Natively TSC, yes, I do agree with you. Especially the replay mode. X-Plane's replay mode is far superior. Now, that should be getting addressed and fixed when 2024 comes out, because they actually are getting a replay system. That being said, though, like the camera controls and stuff like that, the one thing that I love about Microsoft is it's so easy to go and change the camera system. I have the camera system in Microsoft essentially set up the exact same way that I do in X-Plane. So when I came over from X-Plane, years and years and years of using X-Plane, the first thing I did is I came over and I basically set up the same camera controls, same camera configs as in X-Plane. So there's no difference, and that's what I love about Microsoft. So I will agree with you. Natively, the camera controls and camera configs do suck, but the cool thing about Microsoft is it's so easy to change it and just make it whatever you want it to be. And that's exactly what I've done. As I have, my camera system is essentially the exact same as it is in X-Plane. No difference. That's what it is. You can't ever get the drone camera to work? What do you mean? Yeah, if you have an Xbox controller or a controller, it does make the drone camera easy, but I mean, drone camera again in itself, once you learn the controls of drone camera and how to manipulate it and how to make it work, it's fantastic. The only thing that I don't like about drone is it will slowly like do this over a flight, right? It'll slowly end up like flipping. But as far as like drone camera, like once you figure drone camera out, you can do some cool shit with it, man. You can take some really, really cool shots. You can do some super cool things. I don't know. I like drone camera. Again, I think it's just getting used to it, to be honest with you. I really enjoy it. You can do some cool stuff in it, dude. To level the drone camera, press spacebar. Yes, correct. But it doesn't hold the level, right, AJ? It'll continuously go like that as your flight goes. But yes, to level it out, you would go like that. Correct. I mean, look at that shot right there. I mean, that's incredible. It looks beautiful. The level of detail on that is insane. Pretend you're a bird and hit the engine. Oh, man. Some people are saying Thrustmaster products are rubbish, that they only last 1 year and break. I don't know. I've had the Thrustmaster products in the past. I've had no problem with myself. I mean, take it as somebody who probably flies more than anybody on Thrustmaster controls. I've never had a problem. I still am using, like, it got to the point where I'm still using, I think this joystick and this throttle is like 3-4 years old now. My yoke, the yoke that I have is a prototype, like one of like the first production yokes that I have, and I still have it. I don't know, man. I think people are just a little bit too heavy on the controls, and they're just mashing around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I've got thousands and thousands of hours flying on them, and yeah. And they use Hall sensors, like it's, yeah, I don't know, man. Are the interiors of the engines modeled? I have no clue. Your joystick is a Cytec 45? Old. Old. That is an old one. Alright. Let's jam some tunes. No ATC on. Your 16,000M is 5 years old, still moves like it's fresh out of the box. Yeah, like I said, if you're, as long as you're not reaming on controls and doing things. Now, I did have an issue with my with the yoke, where the hat switches. You would like pull the yoke back, and the camera. You guys remember that? The camera would like slowly drift up, or drift to the left, or drift to the right, which I fixed. All you have to do is just remove the hat joystick as like an option in Microsoft for it to change the camera and stuff like that, and you're good to go. Just remove the hat controls and make it so that they're not a camera, and you can set them to do something different. But yeah, I've had to do that. And I've heard that is a common issue, especially with the earlier yokes. I can't speak to like some of the other ones, but yeah. Your rudder twist axis never had issues. Everyone else gets. No, it does, but it's very controllable. It's very controllable. Yeah. That's a Band-Aid fix, not a real fix. As Thrustmaster released a recall. Who saw Chad? I mean, I don't really think you can. How do you recall? I don't understand how you would recall a joystick. You can get everybody to send in your joystick to fix it, and then put it back. It's, yeah. I use my hat switch for camera views. I didn't realize that was what was causing it. Yes, correct. Yeah, if you're having problems with your camera, like panning when you're not wanting to do it, just remove the hat switch. That's it. I think a lot of people are having that issue. Yeah. What Thrustmaster yoke would you recommend? The Boeing yoke, hands down. Yeah. Righto, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Kept just checking. It might be the internet, but is everything running fine on your end? Yeah. Everything's green. Everything's good on my end. Sure, James. Yeah, whatever, man. They're just liveries, right? I don't think you're gonna, you know. You can just add a dead zone into it. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Well, like, here's the thing, and like, this is what I don't understand. Like, people are yelling for it to recall. Like, it's not like the joystick stopped working. like I said, all you have to do is it stops it from you know how like you can do a hat switch and the camera will go like this. That's all it does. So I don't understand how that really warrants a recall. Like why a company would spend millions and millions of dollars just for a hat switch. Like it should just remove the hat switch, man. How many people even use the hat switch to look left and right? Is that even a thing? Like, do people still use that? I haven't used a hat switch to look left or to look right or like free cam. I don't know, probably in like 10 or 15 years. Now, I have like head tracking, so maybe it's a little bit different from my perspective. Like, you guys still use the top of the joystick to look left and to look right. You don't just use your mouse, like I would say 99.7%. Wait. You use the hat switch? Really? But it's so like slow and like drawn out, like the way it goes like that. Weird. Interesting. Huh. I'd like to like see how many people still like used it. I used it before it broke. Interesting. Hell, it's up to you. I prefer mouse. Yeah, I prefer the mouse as well. The mouse just feels much more like natural. Like I can easily like, you know, go exactly where I want to go. Use the 8 directional one? Okay, got you. Maybe time for a poll? No, there's no polls on Monday to be had. Monday gets skewed results. There's so many fucking Timmies in chat, man. It's insanity. It's insanity. So, poll gets, no poll. Would you use the Tobii eye tracker? It's exactly what I use, James. Yeah, that's what I use, man. You can put !Tobii in chat for a link directly to it. Hey, Cap, do you think FS Realistic is worth it? Absolutely, Fritty. It's in my top, like, 5 add-ons, must have. Yeah. How's the Fenix update for you? Love the new sounds, and the plane feels a bit more heavy now, especially on rotation, which is nice. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's good. A350 coming to Xbox in December. Who's making that? Latin VFR? I'm surprised they haven't announced a 350 or a... Would rather PMDG 737 or PMDG 777? Ooh. Man, both are great. I'm in love with that 777 right now. Like, it's taken me everything to not fly the 777 again this week, so I love that 777, man. Nice, Vine. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Cap, I can't seem to find your side stick sensitivities for the Fenix A320 on the Discord. Can you please show it? Shazeb, that is because I'm just using the native sensitivities that Fenix suggests on their website. I'm not running any special curve or anything. I'm running it exactly how Fenix says you should run it, and all of that information is on the Fenix website. So if you put !aircraft in chat, that'll bring you to the Fenix website, and you can have a look-see over there. Malufi, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the stream. There's the link for the Thrustmaster products. Pin that. Waiting for the 737 MAX 8 from PMDG. Hopefully soon. Yes, hopefully soon as well. Hopefully we get the 777 freighter and that aircraft like recently soon. Why does nothing pop up when I type Tobii? Because Tobii has 2 I's. T-O-B-I-I. Tobii. The new iFly previews of the MAX look nice. The lighting looks really good. I'm excited about that one as well. I've never owned an iFly product, and honestly, I'm excited to try a different Boeing product from a different company. I'm excited to see how it flies. Does it fly better than PMDG? Does it You know what I mean? That I think is the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to. Is just how does it fly? How did they develop it? You know what I mean? Do we fly the default 737 for the new sim? I mean, we'll have to wait and see, dude. I think my only concern with that is there's going to be probably 2 other Maxes that are out before that aircraft comes out. And I think most people that want to fly a Max are probably just going to already own it. You know what I mean? So. It looks like top of descent is about 60 miles off the nose. PMG, you've been making a 747. Yes, correct. Throughout your stream today, Sean. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope the iFly can make like a Zebo in X-plane, miss the physics of that airplane. Maybe. I don't know. 727 will be a lot harder to fly because it's full analog plane. Maybe I'm not buying that aircraft, man. I'm not buying the 787. I ain't doing it. Sorry, the 727. Dublin, see what the weather's doing. Ha, look at that. Didn't we call that? Maybe that's why they were already landing on runway 28, because look what the winds have done, chat. They have completely flipped. 230 at 5 knots now. So we need to plan a little bit of a different arrival, and we're probably going to put us above profile. So we're just going to set this up now as best as we can. We're going to go 28 left for the arrival with those winds. We're going to generate that. The arrival is going to get, I'm going to have to edit this, and we're going to have to put in a new arrival. It's going to be the Vader 4 Lima arrival. So we'll do that, and then we'll come down here and we'll reset that. We'll go to flight plan, Dublin, arrivals. It's going to be the okay, hold on. ILS 28 left. Okay, with the Vader 4 Lima and the approach via. If we look at this, it's going to be from. Do they land 28 right? No, they usually land 28 left. That's crazy. From Pisa at 3,000. Pisa. All right, we'll insert. Hopefully that doesn't screw everything up. All right, it does a little bit. 30 miles to top of descent. It drops it a little bit closer, but that should be good. Do we have ATC into Dublin? Nothing into Dublin. Okay. How you liking the New World update? Good, man. Beautiful views, dude. The ortho imagery has been fantastic. Fantastic. We're actually leaving the coast of the UK here in a second. And we'll be starting our descent down and in. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. They usually land 10 left, 28 right. Are you sure? If you go on Flight Radar right now, I believe they're all landing on 28 left. 28 left is the very common landing runway. Usually they're currently landing 28 left, departing 28 right, which is pretty common. You can see this guy's literally about to land from Glasgow in ATR 72. He's landing, and then we've got a ATR departing on 28 right. So arriving 28 left, departing 28 right. Let's throw in some weather. It's going to 21 miles till our descent, so it's going to call for some weather. We'll punch that in now. Weather, 230 at 5 knots, 230 at 5. Temperatures are 22 degrees, 1017, 22, 1017. Good. And the barometric minimums on the approach for 28 left will be, you can see we're coming in from Pisa, 402 on the minimums, 402 baro. Good. Cool. That's all done. And we're 16 miles from top of drop. What do we need to be at for Pisa? Above 3,000. It's got 7,000 here, so we'll plug in 3,000. We could probably even like get a little bit of a shortcut. We'll see if there's anybody in front of us. anybody around us. There were a couple departures in front of us who were flying in, so yeah. 28 right is the new runway, correct. Yeah. You can't land 28 right unless it's truly demanding noise abatements. Got you. That makes sense. Are you doing the return leg? From Dublin, we're actually going over to Amsterdam. A little bit of a longer flight, so. Is this online? This is online, yes. Correct. Why are the devs not working on Paris to go? I have no clue, man. It's quite a big airport. That's quite a big feat to take on, to be honest with you. Other than that, I don't really know. All my airports seem to have been imported straight away. Good. Great news then. Great news, my friend. We'll have to buy EIDW, so sick of 28 right and 10 left in the default. It's worth every penny, John. And if you use my link above, John, you also help out the channel. Not above, sorry. If you put ! scenery and then you click on that link, that will help out the channel. Received messages. Air Lingus ops, we're good there. Cool. All right, top of descent, 5 miles. Let's bug this down to 4,000 and we'll start our descent. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. Beautiful. And there we go. Commenced our descent. It's going to get us a little bit above profile, which is normal. Sorry, a little bit below profile. And then once we catch up to the actual descent rate, you'll see the green ball bring its way back down, and then that's how you know that you're on profile. There's an upgrade price. I'm just annoyed I bought the old Dublin not knowing there was a V2 coming. Yeah, you should get a decent discount if that's what happened. After the Phoenix, you're going to go back to the 7.3? No. After the Phoenix, probably back to the 777, then back to the 7.3. Most likely. I have photogrammetry always turned on, Flitever. Yes. Can you get a left wing view? Sure. Dublin V2? Yeah, Dublin V2's been out for, I would say like 6 months plus. Yeah, sometimes they use the stars given by SimBrief, but the fly-by-wire McDo doesn't have them, or their transitions. Is that because they didn't add all of them to fly-by-wire McDo? Could be because your nav data is out of date for the fly-by-wire. I forget. Does the fly-by-wire have its own nav data, or does it just use whatever the simulator uses? There could be a discrepancy between the default nav data in the simulator and Navigraph, which is using SimBrief and stuff, so, yeah. How do you decrease in altitude in Xbox? I mean, same thing. Here's your altitude, you spin it down, and then you would push down and to go into descent mode, right? Remember Airbus, pull and push. So push in is to give control to the airplane, pull out is for you to like manually take control. So if you think about it that way, it kind of makes sense. How do you get different camera angles? Just set custom wing views and stuff, man. If you're unfamiliar on how to set custom wing views, tons of great tutorials out there. How to set custom wing views and stuff. Fly via LipGo direct LAPMO, that's usually real procedures opposed to the full star. From LipGo to LAPMO? I don't have LAPMO. On a different arrival, I think. You can update the sim data, nav data with Navigraph. Correct. Yes. Heard a great way to remember. Push in, give control. The computer manage, pull out to take control, open. Correct. Yeah. How to make requests for flights considered on stream? In the Discord. ! Discord. There's a full section in there. Flight suggestion channel. It's a fix they use for final. It's probably on here then, right? Yeah, LAPMO. I don't know if the aircraft has it. Again, the reason why I'm not doing that, Bach, is because there's a couple aircraft in front of me. I mentioned that earlier. There's a couple aircraft in front of me, and I don't want to cut anybody off. The problem is when you're flying on VATSIM and there's no controllers, some people like to fly the whole arrival, and they're going to fly the whole arrival. Some people like to take shortcuts and get vectored, but it's not fair for somebody that is, you know, flying in front of me who's flying the full approach for me to then just vector myself, cut him off on his approach, or cause a bunch of issues with that, right? So that's why usually when there's nobody online, I tend to fly the full arrival. Just because it's not fair to the aircraft in front of me if I were to cut somebody off and force a go around or do something like that, right? Because I would be upset if somebody did that to me, right? So I don't want to do that to somebody else, if that makes sense to you, right? I don't think any of us would enjoy that if somebody just cut us off and yeah. Can you share the chart on Discord? What chart? Honestly, got to fly to Cork or Cardiff. They are handcrafted now and top notch compared to third-party sceneries. Interesting. Okay. I have a Payware Cork flighter that's actually pretty decent, but I'd be down to check out like the default stuff. Maybe next time we're in the 737, we could do some proper some proper Ryanair stuff or something like that. That'd be kind of fun, right? I'm saying the invite invalid when I click on the Discord link. Deshaun, copy the link and open it up in a different browser. The handcrafted one is better? Cool. Yeah, it's something we can definitely check out then, man. I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. No, I can't share Navigraph charts, man. Sorry. Those are part of a subscription. You need to pay for those to have them. Let's go auto brake low and let's arm our ground spoilers. You can see the approaches up here. Cap, are you doing the full arrival or taking a shortcut? I'm in front of you right now. Well, where are you? If you're right in front of me, we can end up doing a shortcut if you want. If you want to go direct from like Sivna to Lapmo, I'll do the same thing, and then we'll cut out this whole thing here. As long as we are both at like 240 or 220 knots restriction, 7,000 feet. If we go from Sivna and then we'll proceed direct Lapmo. If you're good to do that, Evan, I'll just follow you as well and we can do that. Kind of like vector ourselves. Does Navigraph put its nav data in the Fenix 320? Yeah, all third-party airplanes are capable of taking Navigraph data, yeah. Yeah, Vine, I mean, I've noticed that in the Fenix for quite a while now. I almost just let go. As soon as my mains touch down, I kind of let go of the joystick. You don't really have to fly it down to the ground. It does it automatically for itself. So I don't, we'd have to ask like V1 or one of the Airbus guys if that's like normal or if it requires a little bit more. One would think you would require a little bit more back pressure, right? Like it would just kind of like want to slam itself down, but yeah. You're at DW 100 right now. Where's DW 100? We have Lipko, Peacock, Sivna, and then from Sivna I'm gonna go direct. In the Neo you don't have to do much anymore. Not sure about the CEO though. Yeah. Can you do a flaps 3? Nah, flaps full, man. This aircraft lands weird with flaps 3. And there's really no need for a flaps 3. The winds are very calm right now, 5 knots. Soaring direct Latmo, yes. Well, sure. There's not really much of a difference. Wait, are we coming in? I thought we were coming in from this way. We're coming into Soarin', right? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, we have Soarin'. got you. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. You're at Delta Whiskey 100? Okay, cool. We're at Vatry still, so we're probably a little bit behind you. Show the livery. There you go. Aer Lingus. I love the new livery as well. Very nice livery. Saw an American 777-300 on VATSIM radar coming in Dublin to a left from JFK. You'll get to see it there. Nice. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of like the Air Canada livery a little bit. Obviously the Air Canada livery has like the belly painted, but like it kind of reminds me of like an Air Canada livery, like very simple yet like super nice. Just the tail done kind of Air Canada with the Canadian logo. The engines are painted green, the Air Canadas are painted black. Reminds me very much of like the newer Air Canada livery. It's nice. I like it. Is Bluebird Simulations a good dev? I mean, they haven't released a product yet, James. They're definitely one of the up-and-coming developers that you should be keeping an eye on. 100%. Yeah, they're working on a 7.5, 7.6, and then they're going to be doing a 787 as well, so. We're not doing the 77K sub long haul last weekend, or is it this one? No, that's happening not this weekend, next weekend will be the 77K sub celebration. And we're going to be going from, I believe we're doing Tokyo to Vancouver, or Vancouver to Tokyo, whichever way. I'll let you guys decide which way we go, but yeah, Air Canada 777, Vancouver to Tokyo, or Tokyo to Vancouver. I'll let you guys decide. Loved your 777 India flights. Trying to do some flights in East India right now. With live weather, it's crazy. Ooh. Air Canada bluish livery. It's okay. I prefer it on some airplanes, and yeah. Do the return? No. Fun fact, IRL, the A321 uses flap 3 most of the time to prevent the tail strike since that plane is so long. Interesting. I didn't know that. I figured it still used flaps full. I did Montreal to Barcelona the other day. So much fun. Nice. Very cool, dude. Yeah, we've done a bunch of long hauls over the last like couple of weeks. It's been fun. It's been different, right? Completely different than what we're usually used to. First time I got the new Aer Lingus livery in real life was to Alicante, A320 CEO back in October 2022, 6 a.m. in the morning. Nice. Sim likes to be very smooth, the thing you have done, except using frame gen. Just frame gen, man. Frame gen and having a separate hard drive to store all my scenery. That's like the big things. Like the silver on the 320, but on the 330 it looks much nicer. The old green livery, I would agree with that. Yeah. That's kind of like what I think about Air Canada. I prefer the toothpaste mint blue, mint green, whatever they call it on some of the airplanes, but the new one looks great on some of the other ones, so yeah. Captain Sim is so good, happy you put that content out. You talking to me? That's wrong. Flaps 3 doesn't prevent tail strike. Flap 3 increases a tail strike. Interesting. Flap 5 isn't in the Airbus family. Yeah, it's only flaps 4. We decided Vancouver to Narita on Thursday. On Thursday, you want to do an 11-hour flight? No, that's not happening. Sorry, man. Not on a Thursday. That's just silly. That's how I feel about the post-merger livery for United. That one is much better than the Evo Blue, the one that they have now. Yeah. 777 looks better in the old. 737 looks better in the old. Airbus is better with the new. 787 in the new. Did you check out the fly-by-wire 380 test flight? No. No. Toothpaste overlay is so nice. I thought it didn't look good on the 320, but it looks so nice and clean. It is. Yeah. Doing a full arrival since there's a plane in front of me doing a full arrival. Okay. So we're sticking to the full arrival. Is that what you're saying, Evan? Full arrival it is. Are you going to answer the question that I asked, Joey, or are you just going to... All I want is the 170, 175 to become flyable. I mean, it is flyable. Just got to use vertical speed and, you know, no direct twos. Or does it have direct twos now? Somebody was saying it has direct twos now, but I don't know. If we had the Airsoft 330, would have done both Aer Lingus 330 short haul summer routes to Malaga to Faro. Sometimes they do Palma to Mallorca as well. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. You thought I make Captain Sim planes? Okay. Direct 2, but not a SID or a star. Wait, it still doesn't have SIDs and stars? Are you sure? I'm holding off now for the Avro RJ. Like the updated one, the one with the FMC. Yes, not this weekend. Next weekend, we're going to do our long haul in the 777. Correct. So we'll do some prep work not this Thursday coming up, next Thursday. We'll do some prep work in the 777. So we'll do some shorter flights in the 777. We'll get ready, and then Saturday we'll do that long haul flight for 77K, and yeah. Just go full arrival. Other people are going to mess it up. Correct. Do you think FSS can recover their reputation after all the disappointment with the E170 and E175? I don't know, man. They keep just putting out airplanes. It's, I don't know, man. Like I said, and like I tell everybody, we have to, as a community, you have to speak with your wallet. You know, that's really the end-all, be-all. Again, it's to me, it's shocking that they're putting out another airplane without finishing the first airplane. It's crazy to me that like people are like, oh, I'm so excited for the 727, and like they're just completely forgetting like what I don't know, man. To me, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. I have another route that we have to look on TCAS for the arrival. I have another route, and we have to look out for each other on TCAS. Huh. What arrival are you on? Maybe you should join the arrival that we're all on, you know what I mean? Yeah, like that's what really puzzles me, Michael, is like a lot of the airplane is there. Like visually it's a good looking airplane. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of like the sounds are good. It flies fun. Like it's fun to fly. Kind of reminds me of like the CRJ from Airsoft. It's a fun little airplane to fly, but it's just been, you know, it's been letdown after letdown after letdown in my opinion. It's been the airplane has been out for like a year and a half, almost 2 years now in early access, and it's still, you know, they still don't have a custom autopilot. There's still no custom FMC, there's still no custom autopilot panel, still no custom FMC. There's still no VNAV. There's certain things that like after 2 years, and again, okay, maybe I could understand, okay, they work a little bit slower, but here's the thing, they keep putting out other airplanes, right? And that's what like is like irking me, and I think that's what's like kind of upsetting a lot of people in the community is you're not even done the first project that you originally got in development, but now you're continually asking for more money, and you're pushing out more incomplete airplanes. It's not like they're like, oh, hey, here's a 195 because we finished the E170 and 175. We've got everything working, custom FMC, autopilot panel, VNAV, everything's working. Here's a 195. It's like, hey, we don't have anything new. But we have this brand new shiny model for you that we can give you, but it still doesn't have an FMC or an autopilot or VNAV. And it's like now they've decided, and they've decided to make an airplane that doesn't have VNAV, that doesn't have an FMC. Like, it's just hilarious to me that like people are even like contemplating this or even thinking about purchasing this. Like, it's so funny to me that they decide to release another airplane. So this is the fourth airplane they're releasing that they're charging people money for without ever even completing the first one. And people think it's okay. People think like it's completely normal, and people are eating it up, and they're like, man, I'm so excited for 727. Like, what? How the hell can you be excited for this? Like, this is, I don't know, man. It just blows my mind, dude. I don't know who needs it. Dude, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that that would like a 727. Yeah. Probably multiple developers, teams doing different things. One team is doing E-jets, one team is doing the 727. Yeah, but how do you know that? Like, how do you know, like, how can you just come, like, that's what I'm saying, is like, how are people okaying this type of behavior? Like, how are you even coming to their defense and saying, oh, well, maybe it's two different teams. Okay, well, if it's two different teams, why aren't they working together to finish? That doesn't, it's never going to resolve what I'm saying is, why aren't both of those teams working together to finish the original product? You know what I mean? Like, it still doesn't, at the end of the day, that's still kind of, it's still that looming question of why. Why are no products getting finished, but you're pushing out more and more and more and more airplanes? Do you think V1 will buy the 727? I have no clue, man. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like, yeah, that's an airplane that he would probably show. And he likes the E-jets, right? He thinks, I think he's on board with the whole FSS thing, so probably, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just super suspicious. That's my main concern, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't wish any ill will, and I don't, you know. But as a development group, I think like it's important to like have a little bit of structure. And to me, it just seems like it's like a money grab after money grab after money grab without actually ever, like, listen, dude, creating these airplanes, it's not difficult, right? We've seen the BreDoc, the Captain Sims, the Latin VFRs. It's not difficult to make a 3D model of an airplane with a 3D cockpit. That's not the difficult part, man. The difficult part is the logic of the autopilot, the FMC, the LNAV, the VNAV. That's what you're paying for when you buy when you're buying an airplane for $30, $40, $50. That's what you should be paying for. The modeling isn't difficult, man. You can go online and get somebody to make you a model of an airplane and then just put all default systems and go and fly it. That's not difficult at all. So, anyways, we'll see, man. We'll see. Because didn't FSS say that the custom autopilot and FMC was coming to the E-jets in this summer 2024? Isn't that when it was supposed to be coming out? Would you ever fly the 146 by just Flite? Not really. Not really. I just finished a flight with an A320 Neo V2 by AnyBuilds, and the aircraft struggled to catch the ILS for some reason. Had to do a visual landing this time. Interesting. AnyBuilds jersey is out. When we taking a look at it? They just sent it to me. I don't know. Captain Crystal, it's coming out next week. The FSS, the 727, it's coming out next week. August 6th. Which is next Tuesday. The 727 is coming out. Oh, the custom FMC? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I guess. But still. Next flight, Stansted to Cork in the Alada A320. Interesting. Today is Friday. Wish me luck. Today is my Monday. Wish me luck. Oh, man. There's just a specific airport that causes issues? Huh, that's a weird one. I don't know what would be causing that, to be honest with you, man. Much love from France. Yana, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Sean, I was talking about that the other day, yesterday, I think. I don't think there's any development group that is more on the ball right now and doing things than AnyBuilds. I think these guys are just, they're turning themselves into an absolute juggernaut. And I mean, when you think about everything that they have coming forward, even like some of the releases that they're bringing for 2024 with the 330 that's going to be a default airplane, you look at the 350, you look at them partnering with Synaptic with the A220, you look at all the sceneries that they're putting out as well. These guys are a serious they have to be the biggest flight sim development group in my opinion. There's nobody bigger right now. It's there's nobody bigger. They're absolutely incredible, and I think that they've been doing an incredible job. Updated the A300 and was kind of messing around with that and the performance updates for the A300. Holy macaroni. If you haven't updated your A300, update your A300. It's incredible how much better it is on performance. And, you know, them doing diligent and going back and fixing a lot of their stuff as well. Making performance better. London Heathrow. Like, I didn't really have terrible FPS. We were pretty much in the 60s almost that entire time in London Heathrow. So, them fixing the sceneries, making things a little bit more optimized. Their last, like, 5, 6, 7 sceneries, I haven't had any problems. I think optimization has become a little bit more key for them, which is always great to hear. Maybe it's just because the airports are a little bit smaller, but yeah, I don't know. Have they updated their 320? Again, I've explained this as many times as I can. AnyBuilds made that airplane for Microsoft and Asobo. I don't think AnyBuilds has anything to do with that aircraft. Now that the aircraft is built and it is over with Microsoft, I think it's Microsoft and Asobo that is updating that airplane. AnyBuilds has it's not their model. It's Microsoft's. I think everybody gets confused with that. Everybody thinks like, oh, AnyBuilds hasn't updated this or they haven't done that with the A320. I don't think they have anything to do with it anymore. They said that there's an update coming. Well, there you go. So again, the update, it's going to be a little bit different because it's a default airplane. It's going to be, you know, through Microsoft and Asobo that it gets updated. It's not AnyBuilds choosing when to do this and how to do this. Because I'm sure if it was, there would be multiple patches and updates out by now, just like they have done for all their other airplanes, right? So it's a little bit different when they're working with Microsoft. It works a little bit different contractually. I'm positive of that. I don't know exactly how different it is, but my guess is Microsoft and Asobo makes time in the schedule to update the aircraft after they're done working on certain things, and then AnyBuilds kind of comes in and helps out. You know what I mean? I have nothing against AnyBuilds, but their sceneries are not rated very high, or at least some of them, but rating doesn't mean everything. I mean, rating in like which way though? Like I have yet to fly in and out of, and again, you also have to make sure it's not, AnyBuilds isn't making all of this scenery. AnyBuilds is the publisher of a lot of scenery. There are a ton of sceneries that are not made by AnyBuilds. They don't have anything to do with it, but they sell it on the AnyBuilds store, just like Orbex is with a bunch of Orbex products, right? So you have to remember that. Anyways, personally, me, I have every AnyBuilds airport that they've ever made. My only complaint is performance at a few airports. JFK, London Heathrow, really the only two that suffer from performance. Other than that, AnyBuilds airports, I've never flown in or out of an AnyBuilds airport and didn't think that it was top tier quality. Visually, outstanding. Again, performance would be really the only thing that I would speak of and maybe change. But even then, like I mentioned, that's on some of their older sceneries. I think that they've done a really, really good job over the last little bit, and their sceneries have come a long way in the last 6 months to a year. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Captain Zemp. It is much better. Yeah, much better. Your 310 crashes on Xbox. It's so damn frame heavy. Again, man, that's on the Xbox, dude. That has nothing to do with the AnyBuilds aircraft. That's the Xbox as a platform. No problems flying the E300, the 310 on PC with proper components that can handle that. Zero issues. All right, coming up on the approach we're in from Pisa. 220 knots is the quickest. What I'm going to do is we're going to activate approach phase. Activate, confirm, thank you. No crashes with the CRJ or other third-party planes though on your Xbox. Yeah, it's because there's not a lot going on with those airplanes. To compare the CRJ to the INI builds, the Aerosoft CRJ compared to the INI builds, A310, that's like comparing a gourmet hamburger to McDonald's. Really, if you think about it. Let's go flaps 1. Karl, thank you very much. Karl for the 2 bones. Says thank you for providing quality streams for the FS community. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Although there's a few in here that think I should start streaming VR. When I was on Xbox, the 310 wasn't great, but on PC it's amazing. Correct. Yes. I'm saying that any builds is like a gourmet hamburger. Their product is gourmet. It's a good quality product. Whereas Aerosoft is more like McDonald's. Yeah, it gets the job done. It serves a purpose, but that's about it. You know what I mean? VR could be fun? No, it could not. It is absolutely atrocious for the user-viewer experience. Brutal, brutal. All right, 9 mile final. Wait for the 2,500 foot call out. We are captured localizer and glide slope star set there. Yes. When it comes to Xbox for Microsoft, I've learned they only have add-ons that I'm using for that flight, and then delete or remove the when finished. More specifically, the airports, and you will see less issues. There you go. Someone say pizza? Yes. All right. Here comes 2,500.
2,500.
Gear down. Flaps 2. We'll get all the lights on. Good. Ding them. Good. Cabin crew be seated. Hopefully any builds are fly Tampa, DFW in Atlanta. Someone, yeah, that'd be good. I would enjoy that for sure. Flaps 3. Grease it, please. Mr. Max, how are you, my man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Loved the last video, by the way, Max. We watched it all together. We were all very jealous. I was picking out some of the subtlety differences between the new plane and the old plane. It's pretty cool, man. Karl, thank you again, dude, for the support. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Very kind, man. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's do it. Joystick cam is going on. 12 knots of wind, kind of blowing down the runway. A little bit of a quartering crosswind. Dublin traffic, Shamrock 14 Yankee, 4 mile final, 28 left, Dublin. My airplane. Let's go. Just made it in time for landing, best time. Don't forget, guys, after this one, we're going to Amsterdam. Yes, yes, you heard correct. Over to Amsterdam after this one.
1,000.
Oh, me. Should be a great flight after this one as well.
Do I hear 12 kilotons of wind?
Yes.
JK, have a good butter, Captain.
Kilotons. Max, thank you again, man. Appreciate you dropping the 750. Huge no floaties, Max. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Man, look at, I mean, right off the bat, just on the approach, look at how much more clean everything looks. The way the trees are all kind of, it looks very, that's that photogrammetry in action there. It looks
500.
Very nice. It's initially the first thing that I'm noticing. Back on track, sorry, got a little bit off track there, talking. The wind is coming into play now, 8
300.
knots.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue. Flying Pappies.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5,
Holy float, Batman. Goes down gently, reversers out, decelerating. That me flying the 777 for so long, it's really affecting these landings, I think. 70 knots, manual braking. Oh boy. Vacate to the right. Floaty, but in the touchdown zone. That's all that matters. It definitely flies different. I will say that since the latest update as well. The aircraft feels you don't have to like force it into a flare at like 30 feet. Yeah, I'll have to get used to it, that's for damn sure, because it definitely feels different. Feels different. Right, stop our clock. 1 hour exactly on the flight time, friends. Let's get up the flaps, clean up the spoilers. They said they just lightly tweaked the flight model, but you can definitely feel it. You can definitely feel it in the flare. I don't know if you guys remember, but like in previous Fenix versions, at 30 feet, if you didn't have back pressure, you were smacking into that runway. Whereas now, you don't really have to do that. I think at about 20 feet you can even do that and it should be fine. But also my depth perception is all out of whack right now. Flying the MD-11 and flying the 777, then back into one of these small guys, the depth is definitely not there right now. Radio calls? What radio calls? Let everybody know I was on final. What else would you like? Can I put a suggestion for you though, Numtag? Can you just enjoy the streams, man? Instead of constantly trying to correct everything that I do or point out everything that you think I'm doing wrong. How about you just enjoy the streams, man? I'm not a professional, I'm not a real world pilot. So, just, yeah, man, just enjoy the streams, dude, for what they are. You don't have to constantly try and correct me or point out things that I'm doing wrong. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, man, but, just chill, man. That's all I'm asking. Just hang out, dude. It's not about what you can do better than me. Oh, there's that issue. It's not about what you can do better than me or what I can do better than you. It's not what this is about, man. We're just enjoying flight sim, dude. Let everybody know I was on final. We're all flying together. Everybody's watching the stream and hanging out. So there's really no issues, man. The guy behind me knew that I was already clear of the runway. I'm sure he has my stream up on his second monitor or something, right? So. Parking for this evening or this afternoon. I guess we're getting to evening time now. Hopefully we make it into Amsterdam before the sunset. Be cool to have a nice little sunset. Parking goes to 318. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't even know like where and what this is considered as far as parking goes. Pier 3. 318 Center. But I don't know where Pier 3 is. Gates 317. I guess I could take 317. Doesn't have 318. Somebody landing right now as well. Nice.
I have you up on 5 monitors, just saying.
Victor from Expo. Thank you, Victor from Expo. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, Victor. 5 monitors. No, 5 monitor support. Nice. How do you rate your landing? A little bit too floaty. Not a bad landing. Just a little bit too floaty, man. That's how I'm rating that one. It's not too bad. Nice and comfortable on the passengers. 1.0 AG, 153 foot per minute. Fine. A little bit floaty. A little bit more floaty than you want. Like I said, in my brain, coming from flying the MD-11 and the 777 is my seat, my view is, I'm much more used to a much higher view. This aircraft sits a lot lower than the 777 and the MD-11. And that's kind of screwing with my brain a little bit. But again, in the touchdown zone, perfectly fine. Also, they've tweaked the flight model, so getting used to the flight model again is going to take a little bit of time. So, is that a paid add-on? Nope, it's not. You can put exclamation point GEES, and I'll provide you a download link. It's called G's, and it is a fantastic tool. All right, 317 is going to be straight in there, so we're going to make a slight little left onto Alpha here, crossing the runways. Here I am still using X111. I mean, nothing wrong with that, man. You use whatever works for you, dude. As I've always said, I'm one of those people that I don't care, right? As long as you're not trying to preach to me what simulator is the best simulator that I should be using, I don't care what simulator you use, man. The fact that you love simulators and you love airplanes as much as I do, that's all that matters to me, my man. That's it, dude. I could not care. As long as you're enjoying flight sim as much as I am. That's it, man. Really can't wait till Fenix drops a 19 and 21 with the sharklets. It'll be absolutely amazing. I am very excited for that. Nice scenery. This is fantastic scenery, dude. MK Studios Dublin V2. Again, a must-have in my opinion. One of those airports where you're like, yep. I get a lot of use out of this one. 317. That's going to be 315. 317. Like right over here. I'm going to kill the nose lights. Gorgeous 330. I think that's part of the scenery. I think, although that may be somebody parked at the gate. No, that might be somebody parked at the gate. All right, 317 is where we're going in today. Hey Cap, we ever consider doing retro on the Mad Dog? Maybe. Never say never, right? Currently, right now, loving the MD-11. But maybe, man. Maybe. I'm also taking my turns way too wide flying this aircraft recently. The scenery is down to a T. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenery, man. MK Studios. Dublin, Ireland. Just added a Dublin V2 to the cart on Contrail. It's on sale for only $12. You know what, Freddie? I think it's even cheaper on the AnyBuild store. Put exclamation point scenery in chat and check what it is on the AnyBuild store. I think it's £10 on the AnyBuild store, which might be the same price, but it's on sale in the AnyBuild store as well. All right, park brake is on. Upstairs, APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light comes off. Seatbelt sign comes off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. I think she's happy. I don't know if the jet bridge is going to work, though. We'll have to wait and see. The jet bridge is kind of weird when it goes to these ones. We'll see what it does. She's walking away. They should be... Dismiss. I can try and toggle the jet bridge through here, maybe. Phoenix ground services. I thought you could toggle jetway. Yeah, you can. Toggle jetway. Oh no, it does work. I just have to toggle it. I guess it won't auto connect to the aircraft. Cool, sweet. Well, there we have it, friends. What a beautiful first leg. From, I guess I have to request the deboarding also, maybe? I guess not doing it by itself. Interesting. Weird. Okay. When request deboarding logistic, because it does it automatically through the aircraft. You usually don't have to do anything. This aircraft has full SimBrief integration now. Yeah, see, there's weird things going on with this gate right now. It's thinking that we don't have a jet bridge attached, and it's trying to It's trying to, yeah, it's something weird going on right now. I could probably fix it, can't I? If I go to customize airport position. Can't customize airport while assistance vehicles are active. Okay, hold on. Restart Kutal. Is there a real life plane in this mode you have as well? What do you mean, James? Sorry. You have to turn off the beacon to trigger the D board. Yeah, beacon's off. Beacon's off. It's just having an issue with this thing. We're going to customize airport position. And here, jetways. Yeah, which is weird. Because 316, we're just going to put 316 has a jetway as well. We're going to save that. Because I think that's what's going on. Yes. Parking has, what's BGL jetway? Anyways, this might work now. Have to reload SimBrief. Okay, and then go here and request deboarding. Air Lingus. We'll see if it gets the vehicles. It should know not to do those guys now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Are the live planes that flying in real life? No, the planes that you're seeing now are through a multiplayer server called VATSIM, which unfortunately isn't available on consoles. It's only available on PC. So, yeah. I think there's a better GSX profile for the scenery. Your profile might be outdated. Maybe, Matthew. I could probably take a look. I think I updated it not that long ago for... because I do a lot of Ryanair ops out of here as well. But you might be right. I don't know. Alright, let's get ready for our next flight, friends. We are going Dublin over to Amsterdam. Eham. Good. Let's go here, close you, go here, new flight. Probably going to get the 18s for Eham as well. It's giving us runway 06 for arrival. Winds are 060 at 7 knots. Okay. I'll take that all day long. Less of a taxi, I think. Do they land 06? Well, we'll look here in a sec. 159 passengers going to Schiphol this evening. They do land 6. Perfect. AnyBuilds has the ability to grab the latest GSX profile for the scenery. As long as it's on the AnyBuilds launcher, Gary. I believe. I don't think like it'll get it from like Flight Sim TO and stuff like that.
Traffic X-ray 280, taxi to hold short from the 2 to QNH 108.
Alright, reconnected back on the network. Good. Passengers are deboarding. Everything's looking good. And we're going to be departing on 28 right, the new runway as well, so that'll be nice. Cool. Let's come down here. Let's go to My Flights. Import next flight. Good. We're going to come down to the McDo. We're going to go to the init ref. We're going to do our init request. Plug in our new call sign as well. EIN 612. Actually, let me do that up here. All right, good. Data should be updated up top, which it is. Beautiful. Cost index initially will be 5, and we're going up to 37,000 feet for this leg. Beautiful. Init B page is going to stay blank for now, so we'll go to our flight plan page. Dublin, departures. As mentioned, we're going to plan 28 right for the departure. We're going to be on the ND3 Juliet departure. ND3 Juliet, beautiful. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Wonderful. Amsterdam Schiphol arrivals. We're going to plan for the ILS-6 with the LAMS 2 Alpha arrival. Good. Our approach vias. Let's have a look at this actually. Let's go to flights, unload, import, sim brief, view. Cool. Let's see here on the LAMSO. It takes us out to Sugol. Then if we go to Amsterdam, Schiphol, we're going to be on the ILS night transition RMP. I think we're fine. Night transition from Sugol to Netom to AM 612 to 613 to 614 and down like that. I guess that's the plan. Cool. Night transition. I'm going to pin that one because I think... Would this be considered nighttime transition? I get it. At best it says on the time. What time does it say?
Double traffic contact 43 Charlie established for A280.
I'm trying to see if this is... I don't know if we would be a night transition or if we would be a regular... I guess it's probably regular. So from Sugol to the Amsterdam VOR, backtrack down and in, procedural turn and in. I don't know. After 2200 it says. Oh, did it actually say that on that? Where am I looking for that? I should probably rotate it too. Or did it say it on here? Over 200, 20. Now, are we arriving? That's the next time. Arrival is just before that, so no, we're not going to be doing the night transition. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Our arrival is planned for 1956 Zulu, UTC. So we're slightly just before it. So, okay, so we're just going to use the Sugol transition. Approach vias. Let's go to procedures, approaches, runway 6, ILS. So from Sugol, the Sugol 1 Bravo we could do. That looks like a good one. I'm gonna take that one, the Sug 1 Bravo. If I can find it on here. Yeah, there's the 1 Bravo. Nice. All right, let's insert that. That should be good. Cool. Let's go over here. I think they're done boarding. Deboarding, sorry. So let me come down here. I'm going to go to mass and balance. Going to reset all. Good. Import. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. GSX. All right, beautiful. Dublin V2 is slightly cheaper on Contrail, but if it supports you when I buy it from Mini Builds, I will do that. Hey man, that's okay, Freddie. I appreciate that, man. You save yourself the amount of money, man. It's okay. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. If you do want to support me, no matter what, you can always buy it on the use my link !scenery. Click on the link for it, but if it's going to save you money, I'd rather you save yourself a little bit more money, because then that's going to allow you to buy more scenery in the future as well, right? But I appreciate that. Thank you. Any way to practice landings with the A320s on Xbox? Just do circuits, man. Circuits are the best way. Set up an arrival and just do circuits, man. Just like you would do in like a smaller plane or something like that. Ah, it's not the chart, it's on the AIP of the Netherlands. Got you. Okay. Got you. What's that? A FedEx coming in right now? A FedEx ATR. Interesting. Good man, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Need to do the tutorials? Yeah, absolutely, man. Do the tutorials, do the flight training, James. That comes with the simulator. It's actually really well done. It's quite a bit of fun too. And it gets you kind of familiar with all the controls and things that you're gonna want to use. What can I do with all these miles? Nothing yet. Hopefully it's soon in the future we can use them. What happened to the freighter version of the ETRs that we have? Did it ever come out, Matthew? I stopped following the ATR, kind of. I flew the hell out of it when it came out, and not so much, man. London Heathrow next. No, we departed London Heathrow. We just landed in Dublin, and now we're going Dublin to Amsterdam. That is this leg right now. And it looks like the winds are blowing out of the 6s into Amsterdam. So we should have a really cool approach into Amsterdam. Coming in on runway 6. And then for parking, I don't know where they park in Amsterdam. Ah, nice. They park right up here. Pier, right here. Alpha 8. Nice. I don't know what gates those are, but the Delta gates. Baggage loaders are showing up. It's a weird little departure. Hopefully it doesn't look like that on our PFD. For the first time ever, no 45-minute taxi in Amsterdam. I know, right? Crazy. Love to see you do some Jet 2. We've done a bunch of Jet 2, James. Yeah, I'll have to check the channel back, man, but we've done a bunch of Jet 2 here on the channel, dude. Yes, sir. Are these guys boarding passengers yet, or what's going on? Okay, they are. And they're loading the cargo. I think. We'll see in a second. 0624, near the cargo terminals also, if I'm right, yes, I believe. Should I get the FSIM Studios YBR or FF's Dream Team? I prefer the FSIM Studios synced, but maybe just look at the pictures and see which ones are maybe more towards you, but in my opinion, the FSIM Studios is of better quality, better performance. Where do you see the terminals and gates for specific airlines? Flight Radar 24. So if you go to Flight Radar 24, here's literally our flight, Shamrock 612. It's funny because this flight, when was this flight? I think this was yesterday. They actually came in on runway 6 as well. Vacated the runway and then they parked up here, and you can actually see exactly where they go. Delta 26, if you zoom in far enough. And I think you have to have the silver membership at Flight Radar 24, which is, I think it's an annual subscription or something. I don't think it's very much. I've been subscribed to Flight Radar forever. I can't even remember the price of it anymore, but where was my first flight from? Like my first ever VATSIM flight or my first ever Microsoft simulator flight? Can you get this aircraft on Xbox? No, you just have the Neo, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, it's still a great aircraft, but you don't have access to the Fenix. Hey Gap, currently flying Singapore to Munich. Do you have any ideas for the long haul special? We're either going to be doing Tokyo to Vancouver or Vancouver to Tokyo. That will be our long haul plan. Might even switch that to like San Francisco to Tokyo or something like that. or Tokyo to San Francisco. I think actually that may be a little bit more fun. Maybe United 777 or something like that. But yeah. Which heavies have you flown on IRL? A310, Air Transat A310, Air Canada 767, WestJet 787, and when I was younger, I was on a Lufthansa 747, but I don't remember. I was too young to remember that. Yeah, a ton of narrow bodies, Elephant, like a ton of narrow bodies. James, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. America to Japan is always longer. Keep that in mind. Yeah, because you have that headwind. So that's why I'm thinking we're going to do Tokyo to San Francisco or something. That's one that I've been circling for a while. They're like Tokyo to LA. That could be a banger. Tokyo to LA or something. I'd have to see what the flight time is on that one, but... Simpilot 1's coming out next week, man. It's the same guys that released the unreleased Embraer series, though, so I don't know how many people are going to be flying it, but I won't be flying it, man, just out of respect. Tokyo to LA is around 10 hours. I could do that one. What would you guys rather see? Well, never mind. Don't answer that because I don't want chat to be filled with spam right now, but actually, fuck it. What would you guys rather see? Tokyo to LA or Tokyo to San Fran? Just put Tokyo, LA, Tokyo, SF. What do you think would be more enjoyable for you guys? No polls on Monday. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be a fairly... I'll obviously make a poll on the channel. I'll put up a poll towards the end of this week when I'm heading on vacation for the weekend, and I'll let you guys decide, and we'll kind of... But I think that's going to be a real close one, because both those airports, man, oof. Now that we've got Flightbeam San Francisco and AnyBuild's LAX, I mean, damn. Most likely it would be United. I think United probably does both those, into San Francisco and into LA. Where are you going? I'm going away this weekend, James, on Friday. My fiance's family owns a cottage up like in the middle of nowhere. Really nice cottage. We go up every year. Try and do two times a year. But yeah, it's a long weekend here, so we're going up for the long weekend. Long weekends make it easier for people to be able to farm sit and stuff like that, so. About the flare in the Fenix, it depends when you start the flare. It all depends on your descent rate. Sometimes you have to start the flare 30 to 40 feet, especially if there's, yeah, I mean, maybe, Vine. I guess what I was just saying is, in the Fenix before, if you just left it as like a constant, you weren't, if at 30 feet you weren't pulling back, if you didn't have a little bit of back pressure at 30 feet, no matter what the circumstances were, you were absolutely smashing that aircraft. Now, it feels like it's far more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I don't want to say easier, but you don't have to flare as heavily and as early now. And I'm going to test that because I'm not going to flare till about like 20 feet on this next one, and we should be good. Also, maybe what I can do is start the flare at 30, but cut the power at 30 as well. I don't know, but it just feels like it's much more, it's not so like instant drop, like kind of like a brick like it was before. I noticed that was one of the things in the Fenix. 30 feet, if you didn't have back pressure, oh boy, hang on. Xbox, they tell you everything when decreasing altitude and how to taxi and take off, which is good. Yes, correct. Hey Cap, I'm back from lunch and I'm here to watch the stream and hang out. Dante, good to see you, man. Hope you had a great lunch. Hey dude, hope you're well. What rudder pedals you rocking? Captain Dougwash, last 4 years, I've been using the same pair of Thrustmaster pendulars. Exclamation point TM. They're expensive, but they are by far the best I've ever used and probably last me a lifetime, dude. They are built to the highest quality that I've seen any home-based rudder pedal, to be honest with you. Does Air Can West fly Tokyo to LA? Correct. I think we're done boarding. Just waiting for the fuel. Fuel truck is on its way. ANA and Japan Airlines do RJA to SFO in the 773. Okay, we may do ANA then. Maybe we could rock out one of the super cool liveries. I still have a Pokemon livery, AJ, that we didn't pull out yet. So we might do the Pokemon livery then. All right, aircraft's going to get fueled up. And then we'll be on our way to Amsterdam, friends. Do you use FT Sim sounds for every aircraft you fly, or just the ones that you think need it? Just the ones I think need it, Sean. Yeah. What do you like about Flight Sim? I like that it's one of those games or simulators, whatever you want to call it, where you're like constantly learning something and you're like always, you know, trying to get better and be better. I also love just how like calm and chill it is, flying to different airports all around the world, being able to kind of see views in airports that maybe you wouldn't be able to see in real life, that you would never make it to. It's just one of those things, man. There's something about it. It's so calm, it's so peaceful. It's one of those, you know, special things. Where, well, we'd want to go, we'd want to go from Haneda, wouldn't we? Or do we want to go from Narita? Probably Haneda, right? Haneda's the one like right downtown. Probably take off, see like downtown Tokyo and stuff like that. Remember when I first got Microsoft, it took me about a month to master everything, and it takes me about a week to fully learn how to fly a new plane I get, like the PMDG 737. There you go. James, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. A FedEx long haul would be cool. Once we get the freighter, for sure we'll do that. Yeah. Once we get the freighter, for sure, man. Be contemplating between the Pendulars and the Charlies, upgrading from the Cytex. Not a fan of the heavy center detents. Like I said, man, in my personal opinion, if you don't ever want to spend money on rudder pedals again, I'd be getting the Thrustmasters. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. I can only give you my opinion. Obviously, I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, so you can take this however you would like. That being said, I've used almost every major other rudder pedal on the market, and I can confirm and I can tell you that these are by far, just like the Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster, it is just simply the design of it, the pendular action, the motion, the way that it's built. It's just a 10 out of 10, man. I would be a little bit concerned about buying anything from Honeycomb right now. That's another big reason why I would lean towards the Thrustmaster set is God knows what's happening with Honeycomb right now, man. I don't think anybody knows what's happening with Honeycomb. So I would have a problem buying anything from them just because I have no clue about the customer support, the service that I would, if anything were to go wrong with it. That entire company is just completely up in the air, man. I mean, so much so that it was insane that the previous owner of Honeycomb was trying to sell rudder pedals that he had for cash only. You could only buy them cash from him at the expo. He was walking around asking people if they wanted to buy, and he only had like, I think like, I don't know what he had, like 35 or 40 of them, something like that, but you had to buy them. It was just, yeah. I've heard the Charlie's got a bad dead zone. I mean, like I said, man, I would be very, very, very hesitant in buying anything Honeycomb right now. And I'm not saying Honeycomb has bad products. I actually like their products. It's just the company itself right now. There's too many Too many question marks. Last thing I want you to do is spend $300, $400 on rudder pedals and you have no customer support. Something breaks, something isn't working correctly, something this, something that. Who are you going to contact? You don't even have any clue, dude. Who knows at this point? You contact their Facebook support, you don't even know if you're getting new honeycomb and the way that the company is going, if you're getting old honeycomb, like, no clue, man. That would be my number one and major concern. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. We are fully fueled up. It says aircraft is loaded. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. Let's flick that beacon light back on. Let's get that seatbelt sign back on. Let's go ahead and pause the music. Let's go ahead and turn the sounds back up. Good. We'll get ready for push and start. Beautiful. LS. I'm actually going to recycle flight directors here for a sec. Just get everything kind of synced up back together. Like, why is it on Mach 0.21? That's weird. Let me go to departure performance. We'll get some numbers here. We are departing 28 right, correct. Surface conditions are dry. We're going flaps 1. Force toga no, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate our V-speeds. 46, 46, 48, 66, 1 down, 0.3. Send that all down to the McDo. Good. Let's go to our mass and balance here as well. I'm going to send all of that down to the McDo as well. Init B page. I think you need to be on the page, don't you? For it to, yeah, I think you have to be on the page for it to get sent down to it. Good. Everything should be plugged in. Everything should be ready to go. Back to our performance numbers. Everything is set into there. And again, if we look down here, we can see that that's all set. Good. A couple company messages that we can deal with here as well. McDo menu, ATSU, AOC, received messages, arrival message, thank you, load sheet, accept, and finalize load sheet, accept. Good. Cool. Messages are done. Restart him. Good. Ready to go. Facing west, I think, is what we want. Yeah, facing west. Or what's this one? Facing east? No, facing west.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, confirm around me. Good. Park brakes coming off. Good.
Commencing push. All engines
Num
clear.
10, you have absolutely no clue what you're talking about, man. Again, dude, I don't know why you're here if you're just going to continuously troll and just be an idiot in chat. You have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Not only do you... Anyways, yeah. Absolutely no clue what you're talking about. 18.6 for Dublin Tower. He's giving me a contact me, and he's probably going to be upset because I'm already pushing back, and I just realized. Engine mode selected with the start position. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Tower, hello, Shamrock 612. Sorry, we just saw you online. We're pushing back now from stand, I don't even know what stand, 317.
Sure, no worries, I just came online. I have your clearance report ready to copy.
Ready to copy for Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 612, thanks. Clear to Amsterdam. Road test, free correction, index, free Juliet. Runway 28 right. Stop climb, flight level 900. Squawk 3523. Airborne frequency, Unicall 1-2 decimal.
Hi, Shamrock 612 is cleared into Amsterdam by the ND3 Juliet. Departing 28 right, initial climb, flight level 90, squawking 3523, departure frequency on Unicall.
Shamrock 612, feedback right.
Alright.
Shamrock 60 Tango.
Perfect, we got that done. He knows we're pushing back, so we'll get our squawk code in. 3523, 3523, good. Cool. That's all there.
Squawk 75, correction 7272, airborne frequency Unicall 1-2 decimal.
Let's go and spool up engine number 1. Park brake is set. Should I set it to IFR as a beginner so I have a bit of an assistance? That's up to you, James. Really up to you, man. If you think you want a little bit of assistance, sure, no problem. It's Monday, Captain. That's why he's here to troll. I mean, it's just so ridiculous on every level, man. Like he thinks that I'm not smart enough to understand what he's doing, but it's like beyond evidently clear of what's going on. Every time I talk about a sponsor, every time I do something, he mentions someone else and how much better their products are, how good their products are, and it's so fucking stupid, man. Like, imagine this was your life, Chad. I have no other answer. Just imagine this was your life. This is what you spent on your Monday afternoon, just trying to correct and shame somebody. It's bananas, man. Mike, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day, man. Yeah, hope to see you Thursday in good shape. Thursday will be a great one, man. Yeah, looking forward to it. I don't know where we're going to fly. I know Thursday evening we're going to be flying in Canada. We're going to be flying out of Ottawa to do a flight. I don't know where we're going to go, but it'll be good. How do you download this world update? Go to the community manager or the marketplace. I think you have to do it in the marketplace. World updates are always in the marketplace. They're free, but yeah. Oh wait, that's you. Nice. I don't know where we're flying to, but yeah. All right, we got 2 good engines. Set our flaps position number 1. Good. Hey, take care, man. Cab Costinix needs to be set to 100 or the plane won't take off. Correct. Flying from Orlando to Cancun round trip. I'm going to be on descent soon. Very nice. Park brake. APU master start switch comes off. APU bleed comes off. Flap set position number 1. Ground spoilers are armed. Engine mode selected back to the normal position. TCAS 3523 is in. Let's go auto brakes over to max RTO. Predictive wind shear system is on and auto. Beautiful. Cap would like to redo Toronto or Vancouver to Toronto Air Canada 777. Yes, that's a good one. That's a great one, actually. All right, let's get the hell out of everybody's way. Last thing we need is our trim value, which was down 0.3. We can set this on flight control. There's down 0.3. Good. Sweet.
Shamrock 60 Tango, cross push up down 30 Charlie.
Shamrock 60 Tango, hold position, I'll fly back.
Tower Shamrock 612 ready for taxi 28 right.
Shamrock 612, thanks. Taxi link to Foxtrot, hold short link 4.
Link 2 Foxtrot, hold short link 4, Shamrock 612. All right.
For the feedback.
Let's do it.
Taxi Foxtrot.
Takeoff config test checked. Cabin. Dinged.
Shamrock 60 Tango after the airline gets question up to the company. A320 clears from behind you. Push and start approved.
Alright, link 2 Foxtrot, hold short link 4.
Push and start approved, face start to the company A320 possible.
I think we need the actual like charts up.
Easy 947 ready a taxi.
Easy 947
link
just to
2
confirm you do
Fox
confirm
link
right?
4. Right.
20 right, confirm, we push along way, we take turn.
Easy 947 orange taxi, Delta Sierra, hold short link 6.
Taxi Delta Sierra, hold short link
Is it just
6
me or the cockpit's
for,
smaller in person than they are in the
89%.
simulator in some aircraft? Depends. Yeah, depends.
Good evening, Ryanair 2 Whiskey Papa.
Do you do flight control checks? Yes and no. While I'm taxing, I don't like make a point to do it. Also depends which aircraft we're flying with.
Stop climb, flight level 900.
My flight control check is looking at my USB connector and making sure that the light is shining in green for the connection that has my joystick. That's my flight control check. As long as my USB switch is turned on, hey man, we're good to go. Let's get it.
102 Whiskey Papa, read back crack, brake, Shamrock 612, taxi, Foxtrot outer, hold short link 6.
Foxtrot outer, hold short, link 6, Shamrock 612. Foxtrot outer. We really should have taxi charts up, to be honest with you.
Dublin Nebude, Ligura 64, go to X-ray.
Fire station calling, second.
Ligurian, Lima Golf X-ray, 464 Golf X-ray.
Lima X.
Foxtrot
Lima
outer
Golf
comes
64
after link
Golf X-ray.
4.
Go ahead.
We're going to go
Ligurian,
this
64 Golf
way
X-ray,
to the outers.
start, from West Apron to
That's
the
kind of how that
Atlantic.
works.
Lima Golf X-ray, 64 Golf X-ray. I don't have a flight plan from you. Break, Ryanair 935 from November 2, runway 28 right, not up on me.
Are we still in Dublin? We are. Yeah, we're on our way. On our way to Schiphol. Skypol. Is it possible to take off without flaps? Yeah, not recommended, but yes.
Foxtrot outer November from Neptune, easy 947.
Speedbird 8, Echo Romeo, Flight A320 at 406 Charlie.
Alright, and then he wants link 6.
Rodate Echo Romeo, Dublin, Toronto, clear Heathrow, Peteni to Juliet, departure, runway 28 right, stop
Where's
climb,
link
flight
6?
level
I
90,
think this is
squawk
5.
63,
This is link 5.
53, everyone frequency, Unicom,
Eham is one of my favorite airports of all time. It is beautiful. Yeah, I love flying in and out of there. As long as I don't get 18 right for arrival, we're fine, or 36 left, then it's fine.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, stand 404 left, ready for push and start.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, stand by, brakes, Super Day, Echo Romeo, go ahead.
Yeah, the Peteni to Juliet departure.
Link 6 is right at the top, got you. This is link 5, and then link 6 is going to be up there. I think he just wanted to make sure that that aircraft... That's why
Shamrock 60 Hotel, hold position,
okay. That's why I taxied. I think he wanted that EasyJet to go out in front of us, so I kind of slowed down a little bit.
Shamrock 60 Tango, taxi, link 2, Foxtrot.
I always laugh when there's a whole runway that looks like a mile from the airport. Dude, it's Amsterdam is... Yeah. Amsterdam will get you.
2, Fox, and Echo 1.
935, surface winds 25 degrees 8 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, yeah.
Yep, here's link 6, so we're going to hold short here.
Thanks, mate. Shamrock 612, taxi, Foxtrot outer, November, hold Neptune.
Foxtrot outer, November, hold Neptune, Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, after the passing company, A320 from your right to left.
Alright,
Push and start
so
approved, face
there
west,
is our right turn on
1017.
November, and then we're holding short Neptune.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
They have a Concorde in Flight Sim?
Shamrock 60 Hotel,
There
no
is,
worries. After the
yes.
passing company, A320 from your right to left. Push and start
Need to be 3 hours early for
face
flight
west,
because of how long the taxi is to the runway.
1017.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
The A320 from right to left, cleared for push and start, face west, QNH 1017, Shamrock.
When am I flying to Captain Canada?
8947 from November 2, runway 28 right, not up on me.
From November 2, line up wait, runway 28 right, easy 947.
Shamrock 216, push and start approved, face west, QNH 1016.
Where are you flying to? We are flying to Amsterdam. Schiphol.
And push for Capital.
Lima Golf Factory, 64 Golf Factory, you need clearance first.
Which
but your
airline is my
current
favorite?
route is
I
invalid,
definitely
so I'm
don't
just
have a
gonna find
favorite
you a new
airline.
one. Let me know if you can accept it.
Speedbird 8, Echo Romeo, ready for push and start.
Speedbird 8, correction, Speedbird
Don't know if
8,
it's on the
Echo
charts.
Romeo,
It probably should be.
53, once that's set, push and start approved, face west, QNH 1016.
Fenix book now, and push
Max
start approved.
210 says a DME of 2.6.
8947, surface winds 25 degrees 8 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, bye-bye.
Neptune
Right, clear for
is
takeoff,
coming
easy
up here.
947.
Shamrock 612, behind the departing EasyJet A319 from November 2, runway 28 right, on up and make guide.
Right behind the departing EasyJet from November 2, line up and wait 28 right. Shamrock 612. He's departing,
Shamrock
so we can
60
go forward.
Tango, show runway 28 left.
Shamrock 60 Tango, runway 28 left, line up and make.
Are there any other sceneries in Europe you recommend? There's tons, man. There are tons.
Yeah, no problem, 28 left, we'll have to wait. Shamrock 60 Tango.
Ligurian 64 Golf X-ray Dublin. So I have just sent the vessel plan, West Apron, record 36 clearance to Gatwick.
Lima Golf, question. Lima Golf X-ray, 64 Golf X-ray. Yeah, your current route is invalid. I'm just going to send you a new one. Let me know if you can accept it. You will get the...
Poor guy just jumped on ATC and gets absolutely slammed.
Is not valid. Just the ESPS of air control is busted.
True flights are like, oh, I like them all, man.
I'm working out flight dispatcher. So, if you are new route for us, no problem, send me.
Yeah, no worries. I will send you it now. It's invalid.
Invalid for what reason, sir?
It's your file at the top VOR. It should be via MDEC or DEX. And no worries, I will find you a new one. No need to panic.
No need to panic. Pull it onto the runway. Landing lights are going on. Runway turnoffs are on. Nose lights to takeoff. Wing lights are on. Strobe lights are on as well. Beautiful. 28 right is in front of us. And we'll wait for our departure clearance. Right into the sunset. Should be nice.
Shamrock 612, surface wind 35 to cruise 8 knots from me to right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
To right, cleared for takeoff. Thanks for wonderful ATC. Have a great evening. Shamrock 612.
Thanks, you too.
Alrighty. Joystick cam goes on. Sounds are up. Y'all ready to rock and roll? Let's do it. We didn't start our block time. My bad. I'll start it now. Throttle's 40%. Sounds are up. Let's go flying. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. And toga. And flex 66 SRS runway auto thrust. Airspeed's alive. Knots, we're neutral. Positive brake. Cheers up. In. Now nose down just a little bit. Oh yeah, the chrono didn't start. It started now, thank you. Initial climb was 9. Unicom, I'm going to bring those sounds down here just a little bit. Good. We do have a speed restriction, 210 knots. Keep an eye on that. Flaps clean. At 5,000 feet, we'll go standard baro. Speed restriction is done as well. I don't know what the flight director is doing. All right, let's bug up our cruise altitude, 37,000 feet. Passing through 6,500 feet. Autopilot 1's on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Sounds can come back a little bit. And we should get a nice view of Dublin off our right wing here. My EHAM didn't load an X-plane, so legit had to land in the ortho photo of the runway. That's weird. That's very weird. Cap, do you find that Fenix likes to wander when taxiing, like if I have to make constant adjustments to the nose steering? Yes, I have noticed that. I also find like I need to put a little bit too much throttle sometimes. Like, shouldn't these airplanes kind of like, once you get them up to speed, kind of roll by themselves? I notice that I'm like constantly adding throttle to kind of maintain a speed or continue to keep the speed up. Looks like our 9,000 foot restriction is about to be passed here, so we should be good afterwards. Next is Endo, or Endec, for below 23,000. There's definitely a difference in sound, yeah, absolutely. I don't know if like a crazy big difference, but yes. Definitely been like fine-tuned. Have you tried to network VATSIM Pilot Edge as a controller? I have not. No, not as a controller. There's a lot of training that goes into controlling and stuff, so. Alright, roaming turnoffs are off, nose lights are off, wing lights are off, ground spoilers are disarmed. We're coming up on 10,000 feet, so we'll get the landing lights off here through 10,000. Figured because my scenery pack I was there, one library above the airport scenery. Dude, that's... I used to hate that about X-Plane, man. If one thing was out of order, it just wouldn't load correctly or it just wouldn't look correct. It was the worst, man. Are you left-handed? No, I'm right-handed. If you're the captain, the joystick is always on the left-hand side, correct. If you're a first officer, it's on the right-hand side. I used to fly with the joystick on the right-hand side, but everybody would come in and be like, "You're Captain Canada, why are you flying with the joystick on the right-hand side?" I was like, okay. It depends, AJ. It depends. The problem would be I think the problem would be the patience for the trolls. I would have patience with like somebody that maybe didn't, you know, was newer to VATSIM or newer to that type of stuff. That would be fine. I just don't think like the patience for the trolls is just, you know. It's weird I'm right-handed, but I can only land smooth if I'm using your left hand. Well, that's just the way you've trained yourself, right? Nice, kid. VATSIM trolls are very rare in your experience. Are you a streamer that has hundreds of people watching? Of course, your experience is perfectly fine. For 99.5% of VATSIM users, there are no trolls in their VATSIM experience. The only reason people troll is because you're live. And they can get a reaction live. I find it very ironic that I have to explain these things to you. Once again, you seem to be a smart person. You seem to know a lot about the flight sim community. You seem to know about why companies price their peripherals at certain target audiences. But you can't put that together. That, of course, most people don't get trolled on VATSIM. I thought Microsoft removed lighting from the game, flashing like crazy lightning. They added it back, Sanders. Yeah, they added it back in a couple updates ago. It was added back. Yeah, it makes no sense, TSE. Yeah, it really does make no sense, man. Something in the camp water? Something, man. Something going on. We got to blame Dan for that one, though. Dan was supposed to clear it out. He didn't clear it out, so it's, yeah. You know what happens. You think they got into the bleach again. Into the bleach. Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Do you like the lightning, a rare occasion in Microsoft? Yep. I reckon you'll be glad to be away from streaming with your break. Nah, Gary, it's only... Listen, dude. It's, for the most part, it's perfectly fine, right? It's summertime. It's to be expected, man. I'm only going away for the weekend. It's not like I'm, you know, gone for weeks on end or something like that, right? Just gone for the weekend, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Back Monday afternoon at some point. Got some good scenery news. What's that? Trolled some Russian kid on Counter-Strike and he screamed so loud his mom came in. It was hilarious. Jesus. Is I Blue Yonder scenery for K-Dal any good? It's decent. It's definitely the best option for Dallas Love. Yeah, I would say it's pretty decent. Yeah. Been tinkering with Microsoft Scenery SDK to try and move to the big boys. Nice. Very cool. Thank you, Earl Grey. Appreciate it. Something about these trolls that at least they are consistent on schedule every Monday, better consistently than some of them Flight Sim devs. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What's the plan for the PTO? What's the PTO? I Blue Yonder K-Dow. We need to do some Southwest stops into there. It's been a while since we've done any of that. Paid time off. You think I get paid time off from running my live stream when I'm not here? Cap, should make a second channel for non-flight simulated content, then you can stream COD and other games. Nah. I don't know, man. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe down the line that's something that I'd be interested in, but honestly, that's like my time away from like all that stuff, you know what I mean? Wonder if anyone has done any study on troll peak times. I'm sure somebody has at some point. I guess it depends, like I said, man. Like, it's weird that people troll, like, flight sim. Like, that's, like I said, like other people have said, like, I understand, like, not even I understand, but, like, I get the comedic value of, like, trolling somebody on, like, Fortnite, Call of Duty, you know what I mean? Like, going after the streamers, whatever it may be, right? Like, I get that the comedic appeal to something like that. I just don't get it on like flight sim. It's one of those things where it's just like, I just like, of all the genres and of all the things you could be doing, it means that you're interested in flight sim. So I just find it like, what conveys you to troll flight sim if it's something that you like doing as well? So it's like kind of weird, you know what I mean? He kept just a question, why don't you do a replay for every flight? It kind of messes with the aircraft, Jackson, especially when we're doing like turnarounds and stuff like that. It can cause some issues with the airplane. So flight sim trolling doesn't even make sense. No, like that's what I'm saying. Like clearly whoever is trolling, like they enjoy flight sim or they enjoy airplanes or they enjoy some aspects of it, because like how the hell would you find this in the first place, right? Like if you didn't, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? Trolls are everywhere where people always love to hate. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those weird things, to be honest with you. It's like I always tell people, man, hey dude, if you think you can do this better than other people, or you think you can do this better than me, fire up your streams, man. Get her going, dude. What's the point? All the time you spend hanging out in my streams trolling, you could be streaming and flying and doing better than I can, right? So, yeah. Tango, what's up, man? Huge no floaties to you, dude. 29 months. Just hope you're doing well. I'm starting a black metal band with my friends, by the way. Symphonic black metal, to be exact. I have no clue what that is, Tango, but I wish you all the best, my man. And you'll have to send me some of your jams, so maybe at some point I can learn what that is. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you. 29 months. Thanks, bud. It's like when people ask aircraft devs what plane it is, but it's like, okay, since you think you can do it in 2 hours, go do it yourself. Wow, it's, yeah. Special people, man. Special, special, special people. Sounds like you need a smoke break. Oh, we've been stretching heavily, don't you worry. We're going to be fully stretched by the time we get into Amsterdam. It'll be nice. We're excited for World Flight. Party time soon? Will be soon, yeah, for sure. World Flight should be a blast this year, man. Hopefully everything comes together. You're gonna sell your PC soon since you're moving on in life? Hey man, teach their own, right? If you need the money, that's what it's about, right? So, what is Navigraph Chart's in-game panel, and should I install it? So instead of it being like Navigraph like app that you have like on your desktop, it like becomes a panel in game, kind of like GSX. Like it becomes like a panel like this. So if you want it in game, you can use it. If you prefer to have the external, I prefer having the external. It just works a little bit better. It's faster. Opening up charts and stuff like that is much quicker. But that's just me. You don't need the in-game panel. It just will replace this one, which is like the external app. That's it. That is it. I don't use the in-game panel, but it hurts FPS on low-end machines. External will not hurt FPS. Correct. I think the external just runs better as well. Right? Did they say if the 350 will be for 2020 or for 2024? I think it's coming out in 2020. I'm pretty sure, but... Have you been having issues with the GSX config page recently? No, Porter. If you are having issues though, go to where GSX installs your airplanes and delete the 2 folders for the Fenix. Fenix CFM, Fenix IEs. What's the funniest thing you've experienced in flight sim? The funniest thing? Probably just like other people on comms. Like being on VATSIM and some of the weird conversations or funny things have happened. People in like emergencies and they've lost an engine freaking out, or like who remembers probably the most iconic VATSIM moment for me was when we were flying into London Heathrow and the guy lost all of his radio comms. Like he couldn't hear the controller, but he was just like on frequency, just like yelling about how he lost all like whatever. Dude, it was just epic, man. The Oscar Mike, that was a great moment as well. Yeah. There's a bunch of great moments, man, but funniest thing is XP's LA approach. I mean, that's gotta be, yeah. I feel like for like just the way that the whole thing is edited and that whole, man, so good, dude. So good. Detroit was really good too, which is, we're supposed to be flying. I don't even remember where we were flying to, but the airplane's making a turn like this, and I'm like, why does that look like Detroit? And I zoom in, and I'm like, that is Detroit. And then I go in here, and I see that we're like miles off of our flight plan. That was a good one too, man. That was a great one. That was a funny stream. I don't even know what the hell caused that. I still don't know what caused that. We were just on like a vector path, like just 45 degrees, 50 degrees off from like our path. That was a good one. That was a fun one. Yeah, that's right. We were flying Air Canada jets. We were flying Ottawa to Columbus for a hockey game. We were flying the Ottawa Senators down for a hockey game. I remember that. That was funny, man. Do you have a flight sim? Do you have flight? Sorry, Earl, I don't understand the question. Resume? My favorite stream was the 777 into St. Martin and X-Plane. That was a good one. Yeah. Nice, nice artificial reef off the coast there in flight sim. Man, I have no clue critique. That was some of the funniest shit I've ever heard on Vetson, though. I do remember that. Yeah, the diversion. We shot the... What did we do? We shot the approach 3 times. We tried to fly the RNAV approach into St. Martin, and we couldn't do it. So we ended up... I think... Did we do it twice? 2 or 3 times we shot the approach, like, right down to minimums. Couldn't see anything. And, yeah. Remember years ago you were flying United 7-3 and out of nowhere the plane just rolled to the right? Yeah, that was X-Plane. That was flying in the Zebo 7-3 and we flew into a weather update. Yeah, those X-Plane weather updates, man. They were insane. The 3 go-arounds into Milwaukee, that was a good one too. Yeah. Had some bangers, man. I feel like at least once or twice a month we have just like an absolute, like, something nutty happens. I mean, even this one, we had, this month, we had the go-around into Dubai in the 777. First time having to do a go-around and stuff. X-Plane 12 was really decent, just needs more dev time. I mean, yeah, like I said, man, I don't have anything wrong with X-Plane. I just feel like, there's just, nowadays, there's better options out there for just almost everything. Like, if, you know, if you're not following the third-party support that Microsoft is getting in the aircraft that are, like, going to be coming out soon or that are planned to release within the next maybe year or two, it's insane, man. You go back to using X-Plane, and again, I'm not starting wars, I'm not starting fights. I think they're both viable simulators, but for me, as somebody who has thousands of hours in X-Plane as well, it's just so archaic, man. Everything about it. The visuals, the performance, the way the back end of it runs, the way that you have to have ortho and you have to, you know, scenery libraries and sceneries, and the way that how expensive things are. It's just not a user-friendly product. Whereas Microsoft, for a quarter of the price, you're getting, you know, I mean, listen, man, I don't want to take anything away from Tolis. I think they do great work. But I mean, a Tolis airplane for $100 or a Fenix A320, which one are you taking? Come on. I mean, 99% of the time, I think we know exactly what we're doing. Yeah, it's crazy. We should have a 319 and a 321 Fenix as well. But maybe that'll be a little bit of a better comparison. But, you know, for a Tolis 319, 321, and a 320, you're $300 in. For a Fenix A319, 20, and 21, you're 80 euros in, which is insane if you think about it, right? Again, it all about the consumer end and just user friendly. It's you know, as a new flight simmer, if you get into the game and you look at that, it's like, damn. Has Fenix said they're doing sharklets? Yeah. And I have no doubt, like I said, man, I have no doubt that X-Plane's going to be around. X-Plane's not going anywhere. I do think that X-Plane will continue to be successful, and honestly, for X-Plane users, I think you should be happy that Microsoft is out in the market now, because really, all it's doing is it's forcing X-Plane to get better and to be better. That's all that this is doing, right? Because X-Plane has to at least push things in the certain direction visually, make it a little bit more appealing and bring it up to today's standards, right? So really, it's a good thing. Competition is great. Having Microsoft and X-Plane both viable options, great. Especially for us as consumers, right? I know a ton of people that own both simulators, right? And they say, well, I prefer flying this and this in X-Plane, but I also love flying this and this in Microsoft. Yeah, man, that's the best of both worlds, right? I think it's good. That's why I don't understand all the hate that everybody has, right? X-Plane users hate Microsoft users. They call it an Xbox game. They call it for kids. They call it for every name in the book, right? And then you have the Microsoft users, you know, constantly slandering X-Plane users, and it's crazy to me, man. Like, just be happy, dude. You're both like flying fake planes. Like, literally, that's it, man. You both enjoy doing something that not a lot of people enjoy doing. Instead of hating on each other and bitching at each other, don't you think we should be a little bit more open to being friendlier, you know? Hey, Cap, do you think 2024 will be better than 2020 in terms of flight modeling and default aircraft? Absolutely, Dante. Yes. It has to be, right? It has to be. My fake plane flies better than your fake plane. With our fake pilot licenses, right, AJ, as well. Don't forget that one, man. Don't forget, and also don't forget flying on your $250 yoke on your $400 desk on your $3,000 computer, right? Like, don't forget those things. Those are huge as well. Heathrow is busy tonight. Wouldn't want the delays there. Damn, I guess we got out in time today then. You'd have a lot of mediocre everything, Johan. I mean, yeah. I graduated from Flight Simulator Pilot University in May, you know? Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy. Saw a guy saying he was type rated on the 737 in Microsoft the other day. Yep. Yep, maybe he is. When you get the Fenix, do you have to use the same email as Microsoft, or can it be any email? It can be any email. What is that you actually vape? THC. Cartridges, THC cartridges like that. They're filled with oil. Hey Cap, do you know how I can split the audios in OBS because I want to start streaming and recording? Split the audio in which way sticks. I don't split any audio. Unless you mean like mixing it. I have a mixer. But what do you mean by split? Maybe I'm just not. 55 departures, 47 arrivals. Is there an event going on in London or something tonight? Or is that just normal Monday? Brother had some guy tell him he can fly the CRJ because he flies in Microsoft. I said, oh, cool, and move on. I mean, yeah. This is a CEO, Riley. Like, make a Discord separate audio from the desktop and Spotify? Yeah, you'll have to do that through a mixer sticks. Or, alternatively, there are programs that you can use that you can download. I think there's like, I forget what they are. There's a couple programs you can download sticks, but honestly, man, the easiest way would be to get some type of like mixer, audio mixer. I use the Beacon. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not supported by them. I just absolutely love this thing. I'll put ! Beacon in chat for you. Actually, sorry, it's the ! Mixer. You have a Go XLR. We should be able to do it on that, shouldn't you then? Can you not separate? Can you not separate the channels? Does it not give you multiple channels? I don't know the Go XLR. I know that it's expensive and fancy, and all the fancy streamers have them, but it's ! Mixer, Gary. Sorry. I don't have the Go XLR, I'm just saying something like a Go XLR. Okay. Yeah. If you... ! Mixer, that's what I use. And that allows you to separate into 6 different channels, which would allow you to do exactly what you're talking about, Sticks. Now, like I said, there's like... Is it Audio Banana or something? Audio Banana... There's like... It might be Audio Banana, VB Audio Voice Meter. The best voice meter setup guide on YouTube. I think he's using this one. There's Voice Meter. Voice Meter is great as well. That's a free alternative. Might be a paid one, but it's just you don't have to. Yeah, check out Voice Meter actually. That looks pretty good. And it's like a standalone app. Voice Meter Banana. Okay, that is a thing, right, Diamond? I'm not going crazy. Somebody tried explaining that to me once, and I was like, you have Voice Meter? Okay, well, it should let you then, Sticks. It should let you separate the audio channels. I think. From what I remember. Edinburgh, since the new scenery has been busier than normal, of course. Yeah. It's decent, it's free, it takes a few minutes to set up properly though. Okay. Interesting. You're flying in the wrong place. Where should I be flying? Never seen you fly a 380. Correct. There's a wrong place to fly? Absolutely, man. Especially on Monday afternoons, Mike. That's a very common occurrence. It's Monday, man. It's Monday. It's Monday at a very busy summer camp this year, chat. I feel like it's been a very busy summer camp. I'm kind of excited to get back into the fall-winter schedule. You know what I mean? Will you stream a diversion flight from cruise? Not unless I have to. No, that's not something that I usually plan to do. Unless we encounter some weather, an airport closure of some sort. Yeah. Have you tried Chick-fil-A? Yes. If you're flying to outer space, maybe not the right place. Maybe not the right plane, but I'm not sure. True. Why no 727? What do you mean? Why no? Why no? I feel like my brain cells are slowly diminishing today. Why no 727? That's the question asked me. Cap flew the Peter Hager once. I did. Yeah. Releases August 6th, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. I did divert only once due to weather, and it was really bad in Columbia. Yeah, like I'm trying to think, man, in all of the years that I've been streaming, I think we've only diverted like 2 or 3 times. Pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Just a friendly reminder, summer camp becomes boot camp sometimes. Nice, Johan. I like it. Monday brain cell dump. Something, man. Yeah. Why you know the English? Just got here. I see it's a typical Monday. Correct. Yes. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. They definitely did something with the contrails. I agree with you. Liberty. Yeah. Is the Peter Hager worse than jar design? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jar design is actually somewhat flyable. Somewhat. The Peter Hager is just, oh boy. It's like... It's like a 7-year-old spent 3 weeks in Plane Maker and X-Plane. That's what the Peter Hager planes are like. That's what they fly like anyways. IFR or VFR for beginners? Probably go with VFR. You know, that's probably the easiest way of doing things. GMC, my man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. I'm praying that none of these trolls get any of these gifted memberships. Your hard-earned money going towards some dumbass trolls. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties too. Guys, let's get some love and chat for GMC. Supporting the channel with 5 gifted members. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, dude. 27 gifted members today as well. Thank you, chat. Does VFR give you more tips? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know. Cap, why do you do New York to New Jersey? It's my favorite flight. I'm sorry, man. That is my favorite flight of all time. I like to take the biggest plane as well, because I just like ultra realism. So, I'm gonna go sniff some glue. You'd probably burn more brain cells trying to read half of chat today, so I'd say that's probably a good idea. What the fuck? Hey, buddy, it's been a minute, man. Probably one of the greatest names out there. What the fuck? Thank you, man. Also gifted 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you guys. Show some love in chat for What the Fuck, especially if you got a gifted membership. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Love how clear cockpit are on the A320 compared to the 7.3. No joke. Get in the way of the FMC. It's a very different design, that's for sure. Yeah. Wonder what concentrates them all here today? They're probably all your accounts or your friends, Elephant, to be honest with you. Should do an Olympic flight with Delta. That could be kind of cool, yeah. Did they send the 777? What airplane did they send over? Wasn't it the 350? Sucks that we have no good Charles de Gaulle scenery, though. Put your son to bed, come back, and chat goes crazy. Oh yeah, summer holidays, school's out. Got it, Lee. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. They sent the 350? Nice. Yeah. The A330-900? No, I think it was the 350. Look, Captain, hope you're having a great day. Oh, can't complain, burner. Typical Monday here on the stream. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Good to see you, man. 69 miles, chat, till top of descent. Let's get this bad boy ready to go. Cal, with a $1 donation, says, I love Mondays. Me too, buddy. Me too. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much, Cal. I appreciate you. And we got Dimitri as well, dropping the second donation of the day. Thanks so much, Dimitri. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dimitri and Cal showing their love for the channel. And, of course, What the Fuck and GMC. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, man. Let's see what the weather's doing here in Schiphol. 050 at 4 knots. So we're going to enter some information. 050 at 4 knots. Good. Temperature is 22 degrees 1019. 22 10 19. Good. Barrow minimums today on the ILS runway 6 189. Barrow minimums. Good. Cool. Ready to go. Cap, help. I'm having speed issues with the MD-11. Once I climb past 32,000 feet, I stall and fall out of the sky. Are you on profile mode? As long as you're on profile mode, and what are you setting as a cost index? You're setting your cost index and weight and balance and all that stuff before you depart? Shouldn't be having any issues like that. I'm on IFR, James. IFR. Above, what is it? Above 17,000 feet, you can't be VFR. I think is what it is. Dimitri, thank you again, man. Appreciate you, buddy. 15,000? Interesting. Yes, profile and cost index is based on SimBrief. I press the buttons on the tablet for weight and balance. Weird. Shouldn't be stalling out of the sky. I'm wondering if, like, is the airplane... Are you loading the airplane through the tablet as well? You've got the correct fuel? It's a weird one. It almost sounds like an imbalance or something that's causing you to fall out of the sky. It's weird. So if I do a flight from Birmingham from Palma de Mallorca, I go IFR. Correct. Yes. Do you watch any Twitch Microsoft people? I mean, I spend some time on Twitch. I know, you know, like Two-Tone Murphy, London Controller, Kenko, Chewy. Like, yeah, I know all those guys. Yeah, absolutely. I don't spend a lot of time watching other streams. I spend a lot of time streaming, and I also, like, I'm also gone quite a bit, too, out to the farm and helping, and, but yeah. I like to watch V1, Flight Deck to Sim, XP72, Blue Games, whenever I can watch any of those guys, yeah. Do you know Steve Ellis? I do not, no. Hope all's well, and have a time away with the fiance at the cottage. Thank you, Star Sub. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited. I'm more excited for her, to be honest with you, dude. She works so damn hard every single day, caring for those horses and constantly making the property better, adding things, doing things. It's nonstop for her, so I'm just excited that she gets to, you know, any more than like 3 or 4 days and she starts losing her mind. She's one of those, like, she has to be like continuously doing something. So it's the perfect little getaway. 3 nights, 4 days. She'll be all recharged, fully recharged. And yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'm excited for it. Love how Canadians call a cabin a cottage. No, this is a cottage. This is a cottage. This is on the lake. It's on a private lake, actually. Private road. It's a cottage. It's got 3 bedrooms, a bathroom, kitchen, living room, dining room-ish. It's a pretty decent cottage. Even after the story you told us on Thursday and her and the horses, I also agree she needs vacation. Exactly. Definitely picked up a winner and a hard worker. Happy for you both. Yeah, thank you, Starset. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, cabin. Cabin. It's got a nice big old deck. Huge deck that you can go out and overlook everything. It's got fiber internet, which blows my mind, dude. Think about this for 2 seconds. This place is literally in the middle of nowhere, and it has gigabit fiber connection. I'm not even kidding, and we don't even have that out at the farm, dude. Like, still can't get it out at the farm. It's absolutely bananas. Farm is about 10 minutes out of the city, like a big city, a huge city. 10 minutes out of the city, nothing. Farm, 2 hours, an hour and a half from any like major city, nothing. And then that has fiber, gig fiber. It's crazy, man. How'd you and the fiance meet? We went to high school together. And then we were just, you know, used to like see her at parties and would see her around, and then after high school kind of just stayed in touch, and or like 6 years ago I was just like, hey, saw that she got a dog. I was like, you want to go walk dogs together? And that was pretty much the start of it. No excuse not to stream then. I don't want to hear it. Imagine bringing both computers, 3 monitors. Dude, she would fucking... You know how funny that would be, man? I would love to see her face. If she gets in the car and I've just got like my whole stream set up, ready to go stream up at the cottage. Oh, man. That'd be kind of cool, though, dude, to think about it. Like, that'd be pretty wicked. I could, like, set up a camera just, like, literally outside looking at, like, pure Canadian nature. Bring an Xbox. Could bring the PS5. No, Daisy's my dog. She has another dog. Ryder. Don't poke the bear. Yeah, that's... Well, that would be pretty funny, actually. I think we missed top of descent. Nope, we didn't. We are currently 12 miles from top of descent. There we go. You'd be in the driver's seat wearing the shirt. Kill me, man. You don't fly on VATSIM? We're flying on VATSIM right now. Captain vectored himself straight in for approach and buttered the landing like a Ryanair flight. Exactly. Oh, man. Exactly. Are there any, or will there be any little Captain Canadas? No. No. No, 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 no. I think initial descent was down to like 4,000, 5,000, something like that. We'll go ahead and... It's the same person, Cal, honestly, man. Like, it's the same person just creating accounts and then just... Yeah. Initial descent was 7,000 feet, so we'll descend to 7,000 feet. We'll get the seatbelt signs back on, and then we'll just go ahead and get the auto brake. It's the same person or like a group of people just being... Yeah. It is what it is, man. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of speaking. They're just going to get removed from now. I have problems with my GSX. Do you want to help me? I would like to see your settings in GSX. Holger, I can show you my settings in GSX. I don't know if this is going to help you, but you want to take a screenshot of that or look at that? That's my settings. Cap, did you add the EGMC scenery to your Microsoft folder yet? From the screenshots, it looks really good. That's the one Orbex, right? No, I have it installed, but just not into my community folder. And then I'll put it on timing. Excuse me. Amsterdam radar is online. 12575.
Amsterdam, hello, Ryanair 730 Yankee passing 335. Hi there, Ryanair 73 Yankee Amsterdam, maintain 370 on reaching, fly direct.
We'll see what transition he gives us, but...
Maintain 370 reaching and direct Alpha, Ryanair 730 Yankee. Amsterdam, hello, Lufthansa 3 Alpha, climbing level 76, coming 130. Hello, 3 Alpha, Amsterdam, climb flight level 250. Lufthansa 3 Alpha, climb level 250.
Amsterdam radar, very good evening. Sharmark 612, level 310, descending Lamsa 2.
Hello, Shamrock 612, descend flight level 180, continue direct to Sugol and prepare for runway 06.
Direct to Sugol, we'll descend 18,000, we'll expect runway 6, Shamrock 612.
612 negative, descend to flight level 180 on the standard altimeter. The transition level at the moment is level 40.
Yes, thank you. Shamrock 612 will descend flight level 180. It irks me that they do that to you every time. It's like, come on, man. 18,000 feet, flight level 180. It's the exact same thing. There's no need to, like, go crazy. I get it, but it's the same thing. We'll go direct to Sugol.
Flight level 100 or below.
Flight level 100 overall, easy 947.
Europe. Well, it is. I mean, he's not wrong. I'm not saying that he's wrong by any stretch of the imagination. It's just the way that, like, they, like, you know, negative. It's like flight level 180 and 18,000 feet are literally the exact same thing. It happens every time. So if you're gonna fly in Europe, you better get used to it, because it's gonna happen to you every single time. It's just right as a North American that usually normally flies in North America, where the transition level is 18,000 all across North America. It's weird to say, you know, it's weird to say flight level 180 because it's 18,000, right? So. Yeah, of course. They want to make sure you're on standard pressure. I do agree with you. It's for his benefit, right? Because otherwise it's going to look like airplanes are lower, higher. I get why they do it. I get why they do it. I'm saying it always cracks me up when you get the negative, like you just like messed up the whole thing, but it's like, oh. I said 18,000, sorry. So he's going to give us radar vectors. They do this every time. Sierra Papa Lima, we're going to put that in there as afterwards, because that's usually what they're going to give us anyways. And then it's going to be radar vectored. So I'm sure we're going to do that anyways.
Shamrock 612, descend flight level 70 and cross Sugo at 100 or below.
I think that was for me.
Shamrock 612, descend flight level 70 and cross Sugo at 100 or below.
Flight level 70, we'll expect Sugo flight level 10 or below, Shamrock 612. Alright, Sugo...
612, your speed 280 or greater.
280 or greater, Shamrock 612. He wants us at below 10,000, so we're going to put 9,000 feet, actually. We'll go FL90.
That's
I'm going to put that into here. We'll insert that.
370. There is no further ATC in the next sector. Free change approved. Bye.
The runway 6, correct.
Level 370, going to dark side for Airbus 660.
The Lufthansa 3 Alpha, climb flight level 250 on the heading. Lufthansa 323 Alpha, climb 250, maintain heading.
Right, we're down to 7,000. Sugol at below 10. I'm going to keep ground spoilers out now. This is going to be a real nice arrival chat, just as that sun is coming out. Going to be a nice one.
Make your speed 280 or less. Proceed to Sugol and descend to flight level 70. Expected runway 06.
I feel like he has a top hat and a monocle. That's what I mean. It's always... Yeah, I wasn't like making... Like, I get why the controller is correcting me, but it just always cracked me up. How like it makes you feel like you're like
Sugol 280 north or less.
Easy 947, your speed 250, contact
Next time, listen here buddy, when one of your windmills exceeds sea level, get back to me on this.
C2A with the support, thank you my friend, appreciate you.
Speed 250.
Thank you.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha, our navigation to Napro. Our navigation Napro, Lufthansa 3 Alpha.
Speed's going down to 280.
Lima Tango, our navigation to Tebro.
I need to watch that, speed at 280.
All navigation to Tebro, speedbird to Lima Tango.
Speedbird 938, descend level 170, level at Tebro.
170, Tebro, 938.
Speedbird 61 Alpha, descend
Continue
to
the descent.
260.
You should make a movie on Flight Sim. I don't know what you mean by that.
Speed 280 or less and descending 260.
What model matching do I use for VATSIM?
60 Papa Romeo.
FSLTL.
Flight level 340 and later on conversion your speed 280 or greater.
Send the flight level 340 later on conversion speed 280 greater 0 60 Papa Romeo.
Denim 601, request further class.
601, sorry, was een beetje druk. Climb flight level 310, there is no further ATC. Free change approved. Goeiedag.
Climb flight level 310, Unicom, dat is geen probleem, dat is goed gedaan.
Tot ziens.
Alright, then we have to be 250 at Sugol. Game life of Captain Canada. You're living it, man.
The rest of the descent is your discretion.
You're living
it. Free change approved. Bye.
Flight level 280, no ATC, so over to Unicom and descend at my discretion. Thank you and goodbye. Easy 37 November.
That sunset is setting so quickly. Look at that chat.
Allen Alpine 56 Papa Kilo, flight to Sugol for the runway 06. Descent flight level 100.
Taxi Sugol 06, descent 100, Alpine 56 Papa Kilo.
I don't know why it looks like IEs. Definitely the CFMs. I think they changed the size of them. They seem like they're maybe a little bit more scaled proportionately.
And proceed to Sugol for runway 06.
Flight level 100 and proceed to Sugol for runway 06. Shamrock 60 Hotel.
Shamrock 612, after Sugol, proceed to Sierra Papa Lima.
After Sugol, proceed direct Sierra Papa Lima. Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Tango, cross Sugol 100 or below with a given speed, and after Sugol, proceed Sierra Papa Lima.
Right, so it's 7 country, descend like 100, fly with the given speed, and after Sugol, proceed direct.
Thank you, Mopar. Cap, have you checked out ARPC? If not, I would recommend changes the sky colors to a little bit more tuned to the real world. Zero performance degradation.
128.555.
Interesting.
128.555, Speedbird 2 Lima Tango. Thank you very much.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha, call Maastricht van 128.790. 128.790, Lufthansa 3 Alpha, hi.
Thank you, Mopar. I'll get rid of
Shamrock
that.
612, reduce your speed to 250 knots and contact Schiphol approach on the 121-205.
Reducing speed 250 and we'll contact Schiphol approach 121-205. Thank you for the ATC, Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Tango, you are too high on the profile. Next time.
121-205.
That's going to get lane 4, Juliet,
Good. Speed's rolling back. Good. Actually, we could probably go into managed mode again. Ground spoilers can go in and armed. Beautiful. Cool. Skip approach for good evening, Shamrock 612 direct Sierra Papa Lima.
Early takeoff, so 36 left, clear for takeoff, 050 degrees, 4 knots.
Roger, copy everything, copy wind. Clear for takeoff from 36 left for EBIT express 725.
Shamrock 612.
Yes, skip approach Shamrock 612 direct Sierra Papa Lima.
Shamrock 612, ILS 18 right, information echo, turn right, heading 150.
We were set up for ILS-6. Is that possible, please? Shamrock 612?
Yeah, ILS 06, my mistake.
ILS-06, thank you. Can I get that heading again?
Bump 50 to descend to flight level 40.
Heading 150 to descend flight level 40, Shamrock 612. Right.
People approach 50.
Right turn 140 to descend 4,000.
Shamrock 60 Tango, information is echo, expect factors ILS 06, descend to flight level 50.
Full level 40, Shamrock 60 Tango.
140.
Man,
at least he said.
Delaying factor. Alpine 77 kilo, taxi 36 left, whiskey 5, cross 36 sensor.
Alright, and we're going to descend 4,000.
Taxi 2 and hold short, runway 36
1,200
left,
feet per minute.
5 and cross 36 center, Alpine 77 kilo.
Get him 450 left, get it position at 3. 450 now the gate is Charlie 14 via Alpha. Charlie 14, let's go. Shamrock 612 for the right, heading down 60.
Right turn 160, Shamrock 612.
Alpine 7, correction, Scandinavian 76.
Right turn 160.
Speed 210, Scandinavian 76.
Shamrock 60 Tango, speed 210.
210, Shamrock 61, correction 60 Tango.
All correction, easily. 947, turn left 090, cleared ILS 06, speed 180.
Gonna be nice, man, 06.
090, clear off, runway 6.
You see how he's so used to landing everybody on 18 right
Alpine 77 kilo, join Bravo behind.
that he even gave me 18 right, and I had to verify that we were set up for runway 6.
Sorry, could you reload?
My heart sunk with that one. I was like, no. 25-minute taxi inbound.
Join Bravo
Oh,
behind
no.
Turkish on the right, Alpine 77 kilo.
Shamrock 612, listen 2000, maintain the speed, QNH from 019.
2,000 feet will maintain the speed, QNH 1019, Shamrock 612.
612, turn left, heading 145.
Left 145, Shamrock 612.
Singapore T-Support.
145 on the heading.
The gate fade. You can take
Keeping the speed,
whatever is
descending 2,000 feet. I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm going to turn our LS switch on here as well. Beautiful view watching that sunset. Should have given him the same tude as the control. I don't understand what you're saying, man. I really don't. What are you complaining about now? What did I do?
Turkish to go Victor EasyJet on the left will give way.
Joey, what's up, man?
Shamrock 60 Tango, please do not turn. Fly the heading 110.
Gonna activate approach mode.
Yeah, it is for your own good, sir. So I will give you a slight factor to the right when you're about 10 miles from Shadow Papalino. So stand by for the turn.
Roger.
Shamrock 612, speed 210.
Speed 210, Shamrock 612. Right, 210 on the speed.
Good evening, Shamrock.
There was absolutely no attitude given to anybody, man.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, information echo, expect factors ILS 1, correction 06, turn right heading 145.
Oh, man.
Right heading 145.
iPhone ring, it's triggering. Supposed to have your phone in airplane mode. Chat while you're flying. Just have it in airplane mode. Nice graphics, beautiful.
Speed 190.
Look at that sunset behind us. Absolutely gorgeous.
Shamrock 60 Tango, descend level 40.
Just getting us a left turn here in a sec.
Easy 497, 180 until 6.
Speed's rolling back nicely. I'm going to decrease our descent rate here just a little bit. Nah, we're fine, mofo, dude. This guy doesn't bug me.
090, cleared ILS 06, maintain speed for now. Shamrock 612, turn left 090, cleared ILS 06.
Left turn 090, cleared ILS 06, Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Tango, turn right.
Alrighty,
Right
QNH is 1019. Nice. Good.
AC97, the runway 06, clear to land 05.
Flaps position 1.
Clear land, runway 6, easy 947.
Scandinavian 76 Golf, descent 2000, make a right turn heading 330.
Timer's going off again. That's funny.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, descent to 3000, 1019er.
We'll bring our speed back, 190.
And QNH 1019.
So he's going to give me like 180 till 5 or something.
Shamrock 612, speed 180 until 6 miles.
180 till 6 miles, Shamrock 612. So there we go. 180 till 6 miles is what he wants. We're currently 10 miles. So 180 is good.
Shamrock 60 Tango, descent 3000, 1019er.
Shamrock 60 Tango,
Armor localizer.
1019 for the QNH.
3101, QNH.
And approach phase is already activated, so that's all looking good.
Scandinavian 76 Golf, turn
Is a traffic alert? Might be.
030, cleared ILS 06.
Slur, thanks so much for 23 months. One more month until your 2-year badge. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's arm approach mode. Armed. Good. Don't think there's tower online. No, no tower. Good. This flight has been 1 hour? Yes. 58 minutes.
Alpine 56 Papa Kilo, information Echo, respect factors, ILS 06.
We're hoping to vacate Sierra 3 or Sierra 4.
Echo 06, send 40, Alpine 56 Papa Kilo.
Ground spoilers armed. Good, that's all set. Good.
Please
Glide slope. Let's go gear down.
Up 2000.
Flaps 2. And final approach speed.
Is number 2, maintain.
Patrice, thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you gifting membership to the channel. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear land Shamrock 612.
No, you're not Capeland. You're number 2, maintain speed 160 into 4.
Ah, sorry. Not clear land. Number 2, maintain 160 till 4 miles. Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Hotel, heading
we're 5 miles. I thought he cleared me to land. We're 5 miles. We're going to go flaps position 3. Coming up on 4 miles now, just under 5 miles. We're going to go flaps full, fully configured on the slope. I'm going to get all the lights on so I don't have to look up when we're going. And we'll start the recording.
Turkish 2 Golf Victor, taxi Victor 4.
It said maintain 160 till 4 miles. We are currently 4.2 miles.
Alpine 77 Kilo, taxi Victor 4.
Taxi Victor 4, Alpine 77 Kilo.
Alpha Hotel Charlie, climb to development.
Alright, joystick cam's going on. I'd like to take this time again to thank Thrustmaster for sponsoring this live stream. If you are interested and want to see any of the peripherals that you ever see me using, you can click on the links up above. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for the continued support of this channel. Runway 06, cleared land, Shamrock 612.
And 612, expedite vacate.
Expedite vacate.
Thank you. CC497, right on Bravo to the gate.
We're going to switch to auto brake medium chat so we can expedite as quickly as we can. Enjoy. This is a beautiful approach that we get over the highway here. We've flown this before. Looks good.
Shamrock 60 Tango, speed 160 into 4.
160 into 4,
500.
Papa Hotel Charlie, contact Amsterdam radar 125, decimal 750.
400. $300. 100 above. 200.
Don't go chasing, just a little bit of correction. Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Nose down gently, reversers are out. decelerating. That was real nice. Felt great.
Hello, 7219, Macy's Echo, expected pilot with a 30 mega riser, heading 150.
70 knots reversers are stowed. Auto brake is off. We'll vacate to the left here immediately.
Schrijven 76 Wolf, the East Jet is vacating the runway 06, clear to them 050 for knots. Brook 60 Hotel, left 090, clear by the 06.
Sorry, say that heading again, please.
Alrighty. We're cleared for the traffic behind us. Beautiful. And we vacated directly onto Sierra 3, which is where we wanted to vacate as well. Perfect. Cool. Man, I gotta get used to these brakes. They're so sensitive.
Shamrock 612, right, Bravo, parking Delta 18, thanks for the cooperation.
Left Bravo, parking Delta 18, thanks for ATC, Shamrock 612.
Right.
So right turn, thank you.
Shamrock 60 Tango, expect a late landing clearance.
Alright, flaps clean, ground spoilers clean as well. Landing lights are off, nose light to taxi, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off, AP master start switch is on. Good. Stop the clock.
Thank you for the call. 36 left, clear takeoff 050 4 knots.
Alright, cool. Right on to Bravo, which is right here, and then he wants us into Delta 18.
Canadian 76 Wolf, expedite the vacate, please. Thank you.
Delta 18.
612, give way to vacating Scandinavian on the right.
Give way to the aircraft vacating for the right, Shamrock 612.
Shamrock 60 Hotel 180 to maintain until 6 miles final.
180 Hotel 6 miles final, Shamrock 60 Hotel.
Shamrock 60 Tango 06, clear to them, the wind 050 for knots.
06 Shamrock 2 Tango
76 Golf, taxi Bravo 17 via Alpha 4.
Bravo 17 via Alpha 4 is
Red 71 Bravo, red of taxi.
51 Bravo, taxi to left Bravo at Whiskey 5, cross 36 center.
Alright, so we're giving way to the Scandinavian in front of us. And then he wants
Bravo
us up to Delta 18.
Center crossing, red 71 Bravo.
At Whiskey 5, cross 36 center.
Ah, Whiskey 5,
Go.
36 center.
He's vacated.
Alpha 7 kilo, expect 86 related to the wake, you may line from way to runway 0, correction 36 left.
Done up from runway 36 left, up on 77 kilo.
Alpha 5 kilo, make a left turn, 100, Cape Idas 06. Afternoon 100, Cape Idas 06, Alpha 5.
Scandinavian who just came in.
Shamrock 216, expedite descent, you're a bit high for the profile at this moment.
Expedite descent,
Shamrock 60 Tango, expedite vacating.
Expedite vacating, Shamrock.
Man, they're busy, dude, just slamming airplanes in the air. Left on Bravo, we have to follow Bravo Alpha and then up. Good man, good to see you, man. Hope you enjoyed it, dude.
Shamrock 60 Hotel 06, clear to land, the wind 050 for knots.
Clear to land, runway 06, Shamrock 60 Hotel.
Shamrock 60 Tango, make a right turn on Bravo to the gate at Delta 23.
I'm rolling with Bravo Delta 23 to the gate, have a good night, bye bye.
Cal, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate you.
Victor, trying to fly level 130.
Stop the recording. We'll watch that replay. That was definitely, definitely a great landing. Very happy with that landing. Guys, if you have, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up if you did enjoy today's stream. Appreciate all you being here, man. Thank you all for the continued support of the channel. You guys are incredible. Appreciate you big time, man. It was a great day. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Great flights, to be honest with you, man. Super happy with the choices of flights today. London Heathrow to Dublin. Dublin over here to Amsterdam. Beautiful. Beautiful views throughout. Great world
right
update.
Turn, going on Alpha, but no second Bravo.
Are you able to make a turn? Otherwise, Alpha 4 is Alpha 5.
Anyway, turn-offs can come off.
Next right turn, so that'll be Alpha 4, yeah, second Bravo.
I told you to go left to Bravo, but well, it happened, so who gives a fuck? Thanks by Alpha and then Quebec.
Alpha and Quebec, sorry, I thought...
Did you just say it happened, so who gives a fuck? Is that the controller just said?
6, turn left 090, clear to island 06.
Told them they're having a gate 6 in Birmingham, they better not change me. Oh.
T55 Bravo, good night, bye-bye.
Adios.
Sorry, what was the head?
Definitely gonna eyeball Dublin. Oh, dude, you gotta get
Heading,
it. It's fantastic.
make a heading 030 to intercept, you're cleared for the approach.
Right, 030.
Delta 18, this is us, friends.
Turn left 030.
Sorry, 7030.
Kill the nose light.
Alpine 77 kilo, climb to flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, Alpine 77 kilo.
Turkish 2 Golf Victor, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, line.
Hunter Unicom 122 decimal 8, Turkish 2 Golf Victor, good day.
Samrock 60 Hotel, taxi to gate, Delta 25, via Bravo.
Delta 25 via Bravo 60 Hotel.
KLM 1613, taxi to Holy Point Victor 4.
Triple approach, flight planner 2 overhead, Romeo.
Flight 2, hello, the Romeo.
Alrighty, park brake goes on upstairs. Gonna get some dome lights on. Good. Everything's looking good there. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light comes off. Seatbelt signs come off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Schiphol. What a great flight, man. What a great evening of flying, day of flying. Absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Thank you to all the controllers. Thank you to everybody who flew with us today as well. It was absolutely awesome. Nothing but obviously great controlling from the Schiphol guys here. I think that was definitely one of my best landings since I've been back flying this aircraft. That one felt really good. 167 foot per minute, 106 on the G, and I think we were just after the 1,000 footers. We'll watch a nice replay here of the of it as well. But what a beautiful flight, man! It was incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Some great flights. Like I said, I do plan on doing a stream either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure. Whatever day I'm not going out to the farm. I leave Friday morning, early afternoon, late morning to go up to the cottage, so I can't do anything on Friday. We're obviously live on Thursday. We're going to have 2 live streams on Thursday, but I'm either going to stream tomorrow or I'm going to stream on Wednesday, whichever day. So maybe keep an eye open for that one. I'm not even sure what the plans are going to be and where we're going to be flying or what we're going to do, but that's just a plan for this week. Obviously, you guys know I'm not around this weekend. I am gone, so there will be no live stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday this week, unfortunately. So the next live stream for me will be next Thursday. But we've got to finish off this week. Obviously, like I said, I'm either going to go live tomorrow or Wednesday, and then we have our Thursday regular schedule as well. So we've still got some more time. We're gonna stay in the A320. I've really been enjoying flying back in the A320. So I want to do some IEE ops. I haven't checked out the IEE engine since they've been updated as well. We've just been doing some CFM. So we're gonna do some IEE ops at some point. But yeah, look for a live stream, a random live stream or something like that to come up. So yeah, we have fiber at the cottage. Yeah, exactly. That would go over tremendously well, wouldn't it? Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and get some replays and stuff done here, friends, shall we? Let me go ahead and quit that. We don't need that in there. Good. Let me go to GSX. Restart the Kutal script. Good. Let me go and exit on that. Good. Let me come down here. Dismiss. Let me go to ground services. Let me close all those. And then we'll go to panel states, and we're going to go ready, and we're going to activate. Good. And make sure the flaps are set to full. I'm going to turn our landing lights on, our nose lights, our runway turn-offs, and turn all the lights on, friends. Everything on. Engines are going to spool up, and flaps will go all the way full, and then we'll be able to watch the replay. I'm going to bring the clock back here slightly, just a little bit, just so we can see the replay just a little bit better. See if it was a nice little butterino. Speedbird to the new Edinburgh scenery. Maybe if I can get a hold of Pyrig and he can send me over the new scenery, that's something that we can definitely look into. Yes, absolutely. But until then, we're just going to have to wait until he sends that over. He sent me over the first one, so yeah. Cincy to Houston could be a decent one, yeah. All right, let's watch the replay, shall we? Hit that replay button. Good. I'm going to pause the replay. We're going to bring this forward. We'll watch it from like right about there. Trim, start here. Yes. Resume. Cool. Let's watch the replay here. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very, very much for the continued support. You guys are absolutely incredible. The backbone of this channel, 33 gifted members today with a bunch of donations as well. So thank you all so much for the support. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, next live stream for me is either going to be tomorrow or it's going to be on Wednesday. I would put it on tomorrow probably. I plan on try and do it around the same time that I usually do. It's just going to be like a +1 stream, right? We missed this Saturday. We're missing this weekend. It's been a busy couple of weeks here for me. I do apologize for that. It happens. It's life. I can't really say no to family and fiancés and stuff, right? So, so yeah, look for a live stream most likely tomorrow. Maybe we'll go fly in the US to kind of balance things out a little bit. Last 2 streams have been here in Europe and then of course in the UK today. That felt like a great landing, almost right on those 1,000-footers. That was a beauty. That was that little stutter there whenever touching down. That was a great one. Very, very happy with that landing. Probably my best one in the aircraft as far as like not over floating and kind of just, I think I know exactly how to do it. You got to cut the power right at about just after you hear the 30-foot call out, slight little flare up. Feels real nice. To everybody else that cannot sponsor using a monetary value, but sponsor with your time, your effort, being here and stream, flying with me on VATS, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you everybody for the continued support. Appreciate y'all big time, man. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed the streams last couple of days. Of course, checking out the new Dubrovnik scenery, and then of course today flying and taking a look at the Sim Update 17. Was a lot of fun. Tomorrow probably a live stream. If not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but I would guess 99% it will be tomorrow. Guys, enjoy the replays. Thank you all so much for the support and for being here, and I will hopefully catch you all on our stream, unscheduled stream, we'll call it, tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I'll see you guys on Thursday for our regular scheduling. Happy landings, my friends. See ya!